Chaos is going to ensue today. I think that's pretty certain.
Yeah.
Hello.
I had one piece of cargo, and I sold it for 11 grand.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice. What sort of thing
Insulating
was
membrane.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Oh, that would explain it.
I've just been looking through the stream titles of everyone. So you've got... Dodo's got Halloween finished, but Halloween is just starting. And we've got Night Bites is back to basics, almost new blood, be kind, try not to drain them too quickly. Then you've got Druttercup, how many commanders can fit in a 10x10 room? I've gone with we're not elite but we are dangerous, mostly to ourselves. And then you've got Freachy, who just goes with a really boring option, midweek multiplayer missions and stuff as we train a new commander. Could you, I mean seriously, Freachy, couldn't you not been a little more creative?
I have written this many months ago when Dodo said, I'm gonna play this. So now I just hit that off and Dodo added everything.
You've just had a voice command in voice attack for the last several months just saying Dodo's first elite stream, haven't you?
Yes.
Right, so what are we actually doing today?
I adore my new mic, by the way. It just picks up on voice attack so many times, and I don't have to do the repeated commands as I crash headlong into a planet.
Also, I can literally see none of my OBS preview today.
Lights on.
So if something's broken on stream, I'm not going to know about it until someone tells me, and no one's going to tell me because everyone else is already busy streaming, and no one.
Everyone who will be watching your stream is streaming themselves. Yeah.
No problem, son, no problem.
Oh,
Shall I open? I can open a total of one person's stream. You can all fight.
Put your bloody lights on. Russell Ring is apparently going on power saving. It's got two tiny rings of light, and I'm on the dark side of the planet because, of course, I am. Flight assist off.
They've
Hello, Minus.
they've had to agree to the Paris Agreement, 2024 edition or whatever.
I'm being snubbed by Dodo. I sent him a friend request hours ago, and he's just ignoring me.
He just doesn't love me.
Where? Did you send it in game?
Yeah.
I think I added you.
Am I about to
Actually, no, you might have added me. I can't tell because we're in a wing. Yeah, no, you did actually add me. It's not showing even the wing and the friends list at the same time.
I'm trying to work out if I'm going to faceplant
Hey,
Russell
that
Ring,
didn't do
and
that.
that just sounds way dodgier than I was expecting.
But you can try to invite him as a
that
friend.
did sound incredibly
and it will
dodgy.
be the-
Face planting Russell's ring would sound dodgy.
I
Oh,
can
fuck,
see.
flight assist on.
Is that
Flight assist on.
I can see a generic unidentified Astro Explorer.
Shit! They're longer than the lights.
How fast is this thing going to go? Which one did I actually bring
stick
over?
out. Oh yeah, could have been
there's
a
no
bit
Mickey
closer.
Mickey in this song.
Ooh, that was unpleasant.
This Astro Explorer has just dropped off my sensors almost.
God,
as
this
if it
thing's
died.
tetchy.
It
If
sounds
you're
catchy.
going to have bloody great spiky bits spinning on the end of your station, I really feel they ought to have lights on.
I sort of want to take a
Where's the
look now.
fun in that?
Bloody great spiky bits. Is Russell Ring a Doomhammer or something?
It looks a little bit like the Apple Core Doom, actually.
Oh, it's got the capital ship docking it.
No, it's
Oh,
just a
that might
regular
be.
Orbis, I think.
It's hard to tell. It's bloody dark. It's also not what it used to look like.
So wait a minute. What you're telling me is it's on the dark side of the planet. You found a space station on the dark side of the planet.
Yep.
Yep.
Bloody hell.
Traticup wouldn't do that.
I don't know if anybody remembers.
to achieve everything though.
It must have been so long, and thanks for all the fish. I think one of his books. There was a character who was a rain god.
Oh, yes.
God, yes.
Didn't know he was a rain god, but
The
he had
truck
lived his
driver.
entire life in rain because they
Landing it
followed
down.
him everywhere. Because they just wanted to be with him and worship him. Drat, I think, is a dark side of the planet god.
Yes.
Surely Goddess would be a
exists.
more politically apt title.
Well, no, you're politically correct.
Oh.
We're not allowed to admit that women exist anymore.
Would be deity, actually, I suppose, yeah. But, so I'm willing to go with Rain Goddess. So, Dark Side Goddess. That came out again, like I ought to be in a specialist industry.
Goddess of the dark side.
Yes!
It involves an awful lot of latex and some whips.
Start calling her Midnight.
Dips, chains, whips. I landed an asp. They don't stop when
Actually-
you hit reverse thrusters, do they?
No.
They
Are you
take
moaning
a
at me?
bit of
It's not my
getting
fault.
Well, it's not all your fault.
It's Dodo's fault, actually.
Why is my
Why not?
You know, blame Dodo.
Uh-huh.
Please not here.
Hashtag blame Dodo.
Oh, fuck.
I've asked you to read through. It's really complicated. Come on.
I did a thing.
You
Really?
did the thing?
Yeah,
Yikes.
I slightly fly through the mail slot without having asked for permission first.
Oh, you killer.
Oh,
That's a thing.
It's fine. It's
Yeah,
fine. I'm
as
leaving.
it's dying horribly.
No, it's fine. I'm leaving again. They're letting me leave.
Icarus request docking.
That's very lax security. You could fly in with a nuclear bomb, set it
Hello?
off.
Okay, let's do it quick.
That's very true. I'll just wait here for a
Don't do
moment.
it in an ass.
That would be a lot of device.
That'll slow us down a bit.
Yeah, imagine that. You fly into a station, blow it up, then you have to pay for rebuys of every single ship that was there.
Here it is.
Why is Robin still far away?
Because, you know, it takes time to fly however many thousand light years.
Right, did you just see some crazy ass in an imp courier fly
I just
through the...
heard something because I've got surround sound in my headphones. So it went all the way around me, over my head, and down the other side. And I'm slightly scared and quite glad I wasn't looking. Right, what am I restarting?
I love the courier, it's awesome.
Oh, the courier is a very good ship.
While
The
I'm
courier is a
here,
wonderful
I need
ship
to
to fly.
find out what
I really
the hell
want a
I'm in
courier.
the part that is right in front of but at the back of the station, so I had full view of that. It was glorious to see him in and rush out.
Ice landing pad 10. Found it.
Icarus, deploy selfie stick.
Madness, so call it madness.
That is quite the command.
Ow, stop moving, you stupid.
So what do we do?
Good
Right.
question.
We hunt
Same
down
thing we
Blower
do
Goblin.
every night.
Okay.
So, are we going to play a game of space tag?
God. I'm doomed if it requires stopping.
Space tag sounds like fun.
Has everyone landed now, or
I'm landed.
I'm
We're
on
out being
approach to
blown up.
Russell Ring.
I'm landed.
We're not
Then landed.
very
It took me a
grounded.
while to get here because everyone swapped to their fast, long jump range ships in order to arrive, and I probably went to one with only a 15 light year range.
I went to my only other ship. I've got an.
Yeah, I'm
I basically
18
have
light
an
year range.
eagle, a sidey, and an asp, and that's all I've got.
It's a very
I've only-
strange
More ships than
combo.
they got. But I still went for one with a low range.
I've only got the asp because of that Uber community goal a few months back. Every other bugger got an anaconda, and I ended up on this one with asp.
Nice.
But then I was starting from basic nothing. Right, hardwoods. What am I packing?
I'm on my desk as well.
Pathetics. Right, that's what I'm packing. Right, our shop. Oh, you are kidding me. You can pack 1 ease on your beam laser. Oh, for God's sake. Big friggin' deal.
I'm not seeing you show up on contacts yet, unless you've suddenly managed to get yourself named as a system authority vessel, Fishy.
Well, you know how it goes. He knew a guy. Forged him a badge.
We don't need no stinking badges.
Oh, actually, we don't see you here yet.
Did you perhaps get lost and try to hug a planet instead?
Ah,
there we
cereal
are.
hugger fish.
The
Oh, I hope
hugfish.
they don't screw that up.
This
for
song
series
has a
2.
strange name.
The hugfish,
Yeah, I
believed to be related to the babelfish.
Mm-hmm. Yes, the cereal hugger, I
You
think.
came
is
with
the
your
one for me.
lancet.
I think the
And
Ferris Bueller episode though was my
Oh.
favourite.
That
hey,
was
you've managed to
brilliant.
get through the envelope without visibly crashing.
Oh, is that Fishy in a
Gunship.
federal something or other?
It's federal scum.
Yep.
Gunship.
Federal
Ah, fun
gunship.
ship.
Is it a federal assault ship?
No, it's a
short
federal fun
ship.
ship. It's a fun ship.
What's a federal assault ship?
It's a federal. I have a
I was
fighter.
the
If
one-
anybody feels like multi-crew.
Oh, wait, does this
But
mean
that would
I
require
could-
you to drop out of the
So,
wing.
Actually, yeah.
In theory,
In theory.
Robinson, you could come across and fly my fighter.
Oh,
But
God.
but Fishy would be dropping out of the wing to do that.
I suppose at that point, does that
Yeah.
mean we get to attack
I would.
Fishy on the basis that he's with Robin? Because if
I
we're
don't
going
know.
to blow Robin up, we can only do that by attacking Fishy.
Technically.
I've
However,
changed my mind. I withdraw the offer.
I was going to say, on the grounds that Fishy probably,
Wants to live.
yeah.
And how many V-buys you're carrying
I
right
was
now.
trying to work out.
ow,
I will
I
make
think
my
that's
NPC
probably a
active.
lie you were trying to work out.
That doesn't make sense. That doesn't sound right.
It was literally
Yeah.
just in a pencil all week.
So that took a second to register.
I'm trying to work. No, not that tight. I was working. I was no. You know when you mean to say something and then one of the words from the sentence just sort of manages to leave your mind and you can't work out how you're going to reconfigure the sentence to make sense without that word.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's called Monday.
Yeah, this is Wednesday. Try harder.
It's my week off. Every day Saturday. I'm
Yeah,
very confused.
Fishy probably wants to preserve his fighter more than let me have fun. So
Yeah.
I don't want to preserve. I don't care about preserving the fighter.
Fighters are
Fighters
pretty
are
disposable.
they're
cheap.
3D printed. No worries on the fighters.
Literally are basically 3D printed.
Dodo's just working his way through the weird shit quotes. Or rather, Dodo's chat is just working his way through the
Yeah.
weird shit quotes, by the way.
Quote, you look like you escaped from a sex shop skimp on display area.
What is the plan?
That's the best quote.
Remember that quote?
Oh no.
Well, Elevate 10 has rings, which gives us a decent chance of having at least some level of bounty hunting
Right.
there.
Shield generator. 5A. Buy.
Good plan. Are you now broke?
No.
Nice.
I've got 42 million.
Oh, nice.
Like I said, I did that Uber goal.
Oh, yeah, right.
And spent about half of it on an ASP, which is almost A graded, but not engineered. Oh, come on.
this joystick tilts upwards slightly.
It's definitely having a think about it every time it wants to talk to the server right now.
So we're going up to Elevate 10, are we?
That has rings, which means we could go there for bounty hunting. If there's anything there, it might be worth checking anyway. Otherwise, we'll have to go to a different system to do anything, unless we want to lurk near the nerve beacon.
I think I might be about to
that's a
But
bad idea.
with 6 or 7 of us, I can jump over there, see what's there, see if it's actually worth everyone else making a trip. Oh.
Oh, thank you. Back
You
in the
have a
land of
fast
the
ship, you
living,
can
trust
go
that.
over there.
Hmm?
Do that. You have a fast ship indeed, you can take a look quite quickly.
I'll go. Let's see what we can find. If there's nothing there, there's not much point everyone making the trip out, so yeah.
Let's just
Thank
make
you.
sure I'm not lugging cargo. For such a oh no, I haven't. I've got 72 tons of cargo space on this Explorer.
Right.
I think my quota may be a bit twisted.
Although Fishy
I
seems
used
to be
use
running
my
away
as-
from the rest of
for,
us.
my aspects for cargo hauling. It's pretty good.
Fishy's running away from the rest of us as fast as he can. I'm giving chase.
Yep, as a rule.
Make them tell me. I'm about to 10, yeah? I don't care if you're busy. You're my bot. Get on it. Jesus. Back.
Oh, you on?
Could you please get your disruptive mass factor of 14 away from me, please? Thank you.
Does my disruptive mass look big in this?
I was gonna say,
Well,
that's
I mean,
kind of what I was
isn't it?
imagining.
Does my ass look big in this?
Does my ass look big in this?
I would love that on the t-shirt. I really would. Ideally with the wireframe.
You need like little bumper stickers for your
Are there the hidden flight assist these days?
Landing gear up. Thank you.
Right, let's see what we can find.
Oh,
I could
God,
see that
who-
big
how
and
the
nice
hell do you
t-shirt,
get
yeah.
anything bigger than this? The bloody letterbox. Show off!
I take it Nightbite's just scooted out right in front of you in his courier.
Yeah.
That's what it sounded.
Korea.
All I needed to
Okay,
hear is
okay.
show off
You're now in
an
a
evil
dangerous
laughing.
position, like, because I'm behind you in an ass. With a stopping distance of infinity.
But Infinity welcomes careful drivers.
Yeah. Hence, I'm so shit!
Be right back.
Are careful and oh shit synonymous?
Well, it was more oh shit because I saw where he was pointing, which was straight back to me, and I was headed towards him at speed.
Okay,
And
I'm back.
ass outweighs an impy courier.
Everything outweighs in courier apart from
Yeah, the Imp Crew is
Sidewinder.
about the same size as a Sidey, isn't it?
It's a
I
third
know.
lightest. It's a third lightest ship in the game. Only a Huller and a Sidewinder are lighter. So yeah,
That's the
everything.
thing, you see. I'd have splatted you, and then you'd have whinged at me.
Not at all. I'd have been laughing too much.
You've been laughing
Yup,
too
yup.
much as you got the ship blown out of you by the station. The crime of murder
Okay.
right in front of their airlock.
Fortunately, we're outside the mass lock, so we should be outside the zone.
It's 8 kilometers now. It's expanded.
Yeah, you guys
Right.
are all quicker than me.
Run diagnostic.
Mentally or just in speed?
Both.
I
Right.
see a high and low res at elevate 10.
I see a little silhouette
We
of
can
a
check
vessel.
there, I guess.
High or which should we go to? High or low?
Dodo, do you have guns on that thing?
It comes with
Probably.
pulses.
I think I have lasers.
Oh God.
It
make
comes
it-
with, yeah, it comes with
They make it so
Nice.
easy now, though. They give you gimbals.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes,
do
I did
they?
pack lasers.
Yeah. I remember when I was a lad
Can
and
we
I
get-
first went into space.
Can we get a shout out to the Twitch channel I Play Games in Easy? So we're going for high or low?
I think it took me
You know,
about
it's
3 months to get a
2,000
copy
light
of
It's
seconds.
not that far.
3 of us. We can go to.
No, but it does mean I'd have to panic. Main
True.
panel.
Start braking as soon as you hit Super Cruise, you'll be fine.
When you say 3 of you, what you actually mean is more likely 6 of us.
True.
Uh-huh.
But you have to be
Yeah,
careful.
6 of us.
Anyone in
If you,
Nightbite's wing, be careful in case he decides to attack system security.
If you were all to drop
I'm not in that wing.
one of those conflict zones and join different sides, would you be able to shoot each other?
Yes.
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 It's kind of the way the
We were
game
able to
works.
shoot each other
No.
anyway, but we would legitimately shoot each other if we were
Yeah,
Yeah.
on opposite
we
sides
might
of the
earn something for doing it.
I'm
I
going
see.
to drop into the high. Unless anyone has any
Okay,
objections.
I am following you there as well.
Dodo's going to get ripped to shreds in a high, though, isn't he?
No, it's not
Oh,
how
no, wait,
No,
this
no,
is
it's
the
not
resource.
something
A
like
plan
that.
with no downside.
Okay.
Landing here.
I mean, he's in a basically stop Sidewinder. It's not like it's going to matter if he gets ripped to shreds. The only difference is that he won't get.
Yeah, but
he
let's
just
face
won't-
it, he can spend 10 minutes in a high-res in-wing with some of us, hiding as far away from the action as possible, but apart from occasionally sending one little pulse laser shot in, and then go and buy himself a Cobra.
Yeah, pretty much.
Literally, all he's got to do is give the bad guy a love tap now and again, and that's it.
Yeah.
Love lights for
Stay
the
in-
win.
stay in
Freaky,
range
were you
for five.
punching the station then? Because that's more or less what it looked
No.
like. That,
I think
that
I might
wouldn't-
have a problem.
That
because...
wouldn't be why your shield just dropped to half then. No?
Mark, your problem is that your
Beluga.
beams
Yeah,
are-
no,
Oh, okay,
someone
one
said
of
love
the
tap,
two
and I heard
tenders.
it was love live.
That's alright, I heard it as Love Shack.
Go to super.
Da-da, da-da-da-da. I'm here. My wing beacon's on if anyone wants to drop in on me in this wing.
Oh, Varos, could you stick your wing beacon?
It is.
please? Cheers.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
You all sound like you're having fun there without me.
We're having fun. We are absolute professionals.
Why did
We
We
know
are
exactly what we're
having
doing.
fun. We are not necessarily having fun because you're not there.
But it may
We're
or may not
having
be.
fun
necessarily,
and
but
you're not
probably.
there.
It may not be a contributing fact. It may be a contributing fact. Let's put it that way. Federal security. Who else do we have? Asp Explorer.
What?
Someone's setting off fireworks outside my window.
Well, it is almost thingy.
Bonfire night.
That one.
Yeah, nobody does bonfire night anymore. All the fireworks have been used already by the time it rolls around.
They're all in my
Yeah.
houses. They're all in my houses of Parliament, aren't they?
Joke.
I still find it very strange that we celebrate bonfire night.
We commemorate Bonfire
What else would we do?
Night.
We celebrate the fact that he failed, and unless your political leanings happen to agree with him, in which case you celebrate the fact that he attempted it. Either way, it's a celebration. It's just an excuse for a party, one way or another.
But
An
not-
excuse for party.
Not really.
I see a Commander Varos in system, or in situ, or high.
Note to self, when you've remapped your disengage button, remember what the hell you've remapped it to.
Note to self.
Yeah,
where
that
the
usually
fuck go?
Where is
You
everybody?
just went full
Everyone's
fishy there.
vanished.
Never go
Ooh.
full fishy.
Oh, guys, wing beacons.
There's an elite wanted aspects here.
Nice.
Are you
Over
heavily
there,
engineered?
okay.
Their Imperial ships are almost always wanted. Should I scan it?
Nah.
I'm not wanted currently, so.
Are you engineered? Ask me how.
Oh. Congratulations, Nightboys. You apparently are a regular in my chat now.
Cool.
It's been turning up long enough.
Thank
hasn't
you.
it?
Yep,
Right.
he has. That's
There
30
is a
hours in my
task here
chat.
that needs
Next
scanning.
time.
I need to delete the dictation commands which have somehow made their way into the Elite Dangerous command list because
Yep, someone's already shooting him.
That might be me. Is it Max Gibbard?
Yep.
That's the elite wanted.
I'll just give you a little bit of a hand here.
Oh, he died. He did have a friend, which is. Killing him, apparently.
Have gone that well.
Drop now. I don't care, just drop.
Hoppity hop hop.
Wait! What the heck? Bloody Nora, what's going on over there?
Ow!
Things are
Someone
exploding.
just flew into me and broke my shields!
Well done.
Bastard!
You sound very well coordinated over there.
There's a dodgy looking
Always.
clipper here, and it's not Aura.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, that sounded like it was me. Well, it seems to be
Folks have
getting
opened up on it, so I'm going to join in.
good plan. Apparently we've scratched his paint. I think we've done a little bit more than that, just saying. Given the fact your
Oh,
hull is
good.
currently showing
Hey,
zero.
Alcatraz.
Alcatraz, good evening. There's a few of us, Alcatraz.
Hey,
You might
Alcatraz.
you might get lost.
I didn't get any cash for that.
Rip. Oh, bone bounty payouts are based on the last wing. So if I got more recent hits on it than you did, my
Yeah.
wing would have stolen, basically killed
Oh.
Steve.
This is the problem with being in two wings.
Ah.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
It's about time
Annoy me,
I did some fun stuff. I'm getting bored with being in this big, slow, clumsy thing. I think it's about time I got myself a condor to play with.
A
Got
Commodore.
yourself a what?
A condor.
I thought you said a condom. I was a bit worried then.
F-36 condor.
Well, you can take your federal condom and come here.
What am I doing? I'm picking up all the materials that people have dropped.
Which reminded me, even the fighters look like bricks in the federal side.
Truth. I was trying to scan the wrong condor.
Are you in the high or the low?
Hi.
I have to say, this is a very, very
Okay, then.
pretty,
Oh yeah, I see it now.
busy, you know.
It is, but then there are 6 commanders in here, so I'm guessing there's going to be an uprate in the amount of spawn that happens.
Have you noticed there's a fuck-off great fight going?
There
Is that
is.
the one where we're destroying this condor?
It is quite possible, Alcatraz.
That's good. Oh,
That's probably true, yes. There was a condor here.
There is.
well, thank you for the thoughts, Alcatraz.
I can't read the bottom of that message. I might have to shuffle my chatties around so I can read more
Yes,
messages.
you'll have to shuffle your bottom. Track cover's good.
Disengage.
Lights on.
There's a weedy
Cheers.
Imperial courier there.
Right. Okay. Who the hell? Oh, I'm just thinking in wing.
He's
In wing. Who's flying a cobra? Anyone?
When
Somebody just flew past my ear. Who would that be? Oh, that would be a fishy then.
When I used to watch Twitch for hours on end at university, I used to get told off for using the rate too much.
Well,
What the buggering hell was that?
What happened?
everything.
What
Ish
happened? Yeah.
I've got the stopping distance of a planet.
Oh, I found
fishy.
Jurassic
You
Cup.
really want to be flying in my way?
I didn't fly in your way. I flew near your way.
Oh, that's Freaky. Right, okay.
Jump.
Yeah, I am in an asp as well.
Now apparently I'm playing red arrows with Knight.
Isn't Nightbite's a purple arrow? Based on the,
Balance power between systems and weapons. Deploy hard points.
I'm seeing a definite difference in playing styles here. One wing is getting into fights and claiming bounties, and the other
Yeah.
wing is pissing about.
Yeah, pretty much.
sounds about right.
Both wings, however, are having fun.
Very true.
I agree.
Why does that keep flicking onto my secondary file? What the hell? Hang on,
Not
check.
kill that
I don't think my
python till I
guns are
get
turned
the-
on. Secondary panel.
Come on.
I'm going to leave now.
Did you poke something that you wouldn't have done?
Oh, probably.
You shooting at?
Ooh, you're wanted.
I don't care that I haven't earned any other bounties before that one. That last one was earned. I'm on 34,000, so
Back.
that was nice.
I haven't actually got into any fights in this bastard. Because apparently I can't shoot.
Okay,
keep giving
that
away
one
my
is dead.
bloody guns. That's why. Is that a ship? Oh, that's a ship. Hello.
What did you think it was?
It was
I'll be back in a
small,
couple minutes.
fast moving.
Flight
Within an
test
ice
off.
field. Your imagination. Oh, it's this frame shift has been activated. Did Varos piss somebody off?
Flight adjust on.
No, Varos is going to get some collector thingies.
Ah.
That's probably a good flying texture. I should have done that. Oh well.
Good.
This person stopped running away from me. It's very irritating. They just keep flying straight over me so that I can never quite get a lock on it. It's very offensive.
So both my roommates are fucked off. Right, that's good.
They'll be fine.
That's fine.
This person is called Kleeman. I feel like does Klee
I
already
was
have this
thinking
game?
that.
There's an imposter alert.
Are we serious? Am I seriously going to be my first one today's going to be a bloody siding? Yes. Oh no, no, it's not.
Good for a side job.
No, it's more just sneeze and fly into him. It's Type 6 who's making the capital mistake of actually trying to mine.
Oh,
What,
not
in
this
a,
finally
in
here.
a resource zone?
I was going. Yeah, I was thinking of
No, in a resource zone? That's silly.
getting a mining ship at some point to try it out.
I'm not
Watch
convinced I
out,
want to
Dodo.
take on a deadly Cobra 4.
Oh, why
Sorry,
not?
expert Cobra 4. Because I'm in
Oh,
an
yeah,
ass
no,
and I can't remember how to fly.
But no worries.
Don't hit the feather things, Dodo.
Oh,
If Dodo gets us all killed, I'm charging him for my rebuy. He can't afford it, so don't, please.
Alright.
there's all not only a thing.
I'll die soon
How have I
anyway.
just gained that's interesting. How have I just
That's
gained...
hard points.
Wild Will, which I did just misread as Wild
Jump.
Willy. I wasn't honest. Ah, that's a
Yay!
really big asteroid. Come on, you're a master anaconda. How wanted can you be? Oh shit, you are.
So Dodo broke the
Afterburners.
Dodo broke himself on. Oh, Alcatraz needs to go and buy another 8A power plant apparently.
Bloody hell.
Just rub it in. Just rub it in.
Is somebody kicking off with this anaconda, or is it just my imagination?
Well, we've all
Does
just
anybody
had.
want to... I'm about to lose my gunship.
Oh no.
That would be, we
Yeah,
all
What
I
happened?
think my NPC must have clipped someone because I wasn't firing when I gained a 400 credit bounty, and for the sake of a 400
no.
credit bounty, I'm about to
Oh,
lose
dear.
my gunship.
Transactions.
I'm not convinced I want to get in on this, but okay. What
Well,
the hell?
Dodo.
Well, no, I wouldn't because it's the authorities that are
Yes, Dodo decided to drive into
engaging.
one of
So
them. Much like he does in trucking, I presume.
hang on.
No,
I'm
no,
gonna
it's
have-
okay. The guy I'm shooting at's a wanted Annie.
Navigation.
But the issue.
Exit screen.
I can just see this massive star.
This is gonna be a really
I can just
fun
see
game
these
of spot
massive
watch.
fireflies, basically just flying around. You've got the little lines just darting in several directions. It's...
We
Navigation.
need to play a game of
I hope that
spot what
somebody's gonna
chatty
get this
pop
guy.
out. Alcatraz is on.
Fortunately, I just remembered that I'm in virtual telepresence and I don't have to dock.
No, you can just switch back.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, I was
Indeed,
flying
that
back
works.
thinking, shit, how am I going to dock with the damn thing? It's in the middle of a flight. And then I realised I don't have to. I just have to sacrifice the fighter.
Everything
I
in
agree.
systems and go and hide behind an asteroid.
Set station filter.
Why am I showing multiple enemies? He's not in bloody wing. Not me.
You're not wanting to and win with me, are you?
Oh shit. I didn't think I was, but you know.
Well, have you got the word wanted in bright red on the
No,
right hand
would
side
it
of
be
your screen?
safe?
I'm not wanted.
You should be okay then.
Would it be safest for the rest of us if we put Dodo and Nightbites in a wing together? Because they're the two that have a tendency to go and poke system security.
Cheeky sod.
I've got multiple wanted. I've got multiple reds, so something's gone pear-shaped, but I'm not wanted.
I'm not wounded either, apparently.
I'm not anymore after I ran like shit after Dodo
I've got
decided
an
to play.
arseload of people shooting at me, though.
Yeah, same here. I'm not anymore.
What the
I think my
hell?
NPC must have been shooting back because I had a 400 credit bounty, and now I've got a 5,400 credit bounty.
Oh shit!
Okay, right. What the? Everything is in systems. Let's sit and have a moment and let my shields come back. Who the buggering hell is shooting at me? Eravate School of Commerce. I'm being attacked by a school trip.
Awkward.
I'm being attacked by a sidewinder on the school trip.
Someone just randomly decided to call me on Skype.
Nice.
Maybe they're trying to test an experimental new type of ejector seat.
Okay.
Comes fully equipped with a escape pod.
You see, when you
So
have Alcatraz, who
I've
has
been in
enough,
on 2 fights.
and you have Alcatraz, who has enough money that he's just going to experimentally piss around with the cutter, just to try out what he can engineer on it for combat.
Damn it! This place doesn't have collector limpets.
Which one did you go to?
I wish I was that rich with my,
The nearest one.
Oh, do I
Ackerman?
want to take on the Python? Why not?
No, I wonder. So what are we gonna?
Who are you?
What are we doing?
I am about to return to Russell Ring after having gotten distracted slightly. 7
Okay,
pack
then I
hounds,
am
grade
looking-
5.
Yeah,
high
I'm looking
capacity.
for somewhere I can pick up some collector limpets.
Oh dear.
You do seem to like your pack hounds, Alcatraz, I've noticed.
That sounds good, Alcatraz.
Oh shit.
Pack hounds can be fun, so I'm told.
Master... Right, well, there's a buttload of Master Wanted Federal agents. It's some bugger in power play, and we're fighting their enemies.
It's based off the strength of the first person to drop into the area, which I believe was me. I've no idea what your
I'm not
combat...
worried about the strength, I'm worried about the random attacks from people who aren't fighting me.
Ah. No idea.
Even if
I
it was
wanted
a much
Dodo's
power play, it
experimental
shouldn't
victim.
affect you anyway.
It shouldn't affect me anyway. But apparently, they have other ideas. Let's go and piss off a federal gunship. I see no way that can possibly go wrong.
Oh, the feds, who cares?
No federal gunship, dear.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, I couldn't work out what stream I was missing because they only had 4 windows open. It's Dodo's?
Yeah, I was missing Dodo's because he's not on my usual list, and then I realised that I'd now got him.
Yeah, he's on mine, yeah.
I had to disable the
Disengage.
Windows Skype.
To be fair, having Skype installed is where you're going wrong, to be fair.
The Skype comes pre-installed on Windows 10.
Yeah, it's very
and
irritating.
it comes pre-uninstalled about 3 seconds in.
I have Skype installed because I have this one friend who only uses Skype.
Why are
Do
you...
you think you need that friend that
Can you...
badly?
Yeah, why are they friends? That's
Because
not-
they're my
Just use the
Warframe
Facebook
power level buddy.
comms, it's the same thing.
They
Yeah.
no in Warframe they have like a stupidly overpowered equipment, so I use them to get me through the high level missions. I
Wait,
can't be asked to do it.
they're a gamer and they don't use Discord.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, you're...
Invite them to Discord.
What? Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Tell them it's not...
Robinson, if only you had access to some sort of community server that's free to use for voice and video comms with text comms as well.
I don't know. I'm not really
Had
inclined
something
to
like that.
invite this friend into a large group.
Well, could you just tell... Could you not send him a message? It's not me, it's you.
Who are they embarrassed? Who are you more embarrassed by, them or
Landing gear.
us?
No. It's not embarrassment. It's something hard to explain.
Oh, you fancy them, right? Okay.
What? No. Actually, if it was someone I fancied, I'd invite them to the group in a heartbeat.
Oh, bless.
and then
It's like bringing them home
Which,
to meet
given the
Mom.
lack of people coming into the group, rather implies that he has a very, very boring fantasy life.
That's
like-
not true at all. It's very hard to invite two-dimensional characters to a Discord server.
I rest my case.
Night Bites Russell has collected limpets.
Brilliant. I'm on my way
It's
to
now a
Russell.
good time to
Oh,
confess that I have a
someone's scanning
girlfriend.
me. Who's scanning?
I'm
me?
in,
Come on.
just for old time's sake, I'm in LHS 3447.
Is that when you wait for your bounty to cool down?
Oh.
Yeah. Haven't been here in forever. Because the
Since
moment I
you
got out of
started?
this system, I vowed never to come back.
Have they built
Well,
the
that
new
lasted
station near
a
the
while.
jump-in?
There's a load of
Never
stations,
been back
but
either.
even then the closest one is still 2,000 out. It's just no longer 90,000 out.
True. Right, there's still these bloody enemies showing up, and it's really weirding me out.
Context is what I needed. There we go. Let's pay the fine
Oh, an
anyway.
just
Yeah.
flew into me.
There are 2 stations and 3 planetary facilities at the orbiting the closest star now. I think the planetary facilities may have been there from the moment the Horizon came in, but
Probably.
I could
there are
really
now.
do
There's
with some
one
help taking out
big
this
station
federal
and one
agent.
outpost.
But I can't help thinking if I start attacking him, all 6 of his mates are going to attack. Because although he's not in a wing, that doesn't seem to make any difference.
If they're of the
Okay,
same
mate.
faction,
If I ignore you, will you let me go and have that fight over there? I'm just going to come straight past you. I am not going to try anything. I maybe K-Woman scanning you, but that's, just a friendly tap.
It's like a handshake, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It's just a polite way of saying hello. Oh, there's a Valos. That's Valos' wings. Well, I kind of assume Valos is over there somewhere.
he's probably quite close to his wing single, to be fair.
I hope so.
Seriously?
Yes, very seriously. He's almost definitely very close to his wing signature.
Okay, if you call yourself Behemoth, I wanted to chat because you're really pretentious.
Depends what you're flying.
T7. I mean,
That
they're big,
counts.
but they're not that big.
True.
Are we gonna jump back to the
It's
system?
it's not
or
a
are we...
Fedperial clip vet, no.
Not a bad idea to come back in, actually.
Well, I'm still there, so
Cool. Sounds like a plan.
I'm still bimbling around in the system, just getting very nervous, I will confess. Edu. Really?
Edgelord.
Oh, that's just a kill on sight, I have to say.
Landing gear.
Oh, too far.
Main panel. Okay, you're busy. I haven't asked you to do anything, love.
It's probably why they're busy. They're very busy doing nothing. Would you people stop running into me? Damn it, Fritchie. Do you mind not knocking into my nacelles?
Do you?
Use my scissors, let
And you
my
behind me?
nacelles go back. Ah. Thank you.
Walk her out of my way. I've got more guns than you had hot guns.
Right. Of all the people in this area, I've scanned that bloody python about 4 times. Just picking up distorted shield signatures and things like that at the moment on the grounds that at some point you'll need it for engineering somewhere.
That's reasonable.
I was thinking. Rick! I really need to check my thrusters because the acceleration on this thing is gorgeous, but on the other hand, the stopping is a problem.
Stopping is always a problem, no matter how good your thrusters are in one of those.
Yeah.
But they are still lovely ships. I'm very fond
Oh
of
yeah. I'm wondering. I'm trying to remember if I can buy a copper 4 on this account. I honestly can't remember.
I don't think you can, no, because you had
No.
to have. You bought it after Horizons, and you had to have pre-ordered, didn't you?
Yeah, I think you're right, which is annoying.
Alas.
In which case, I'll just have to go for a copper 3 because I can fly.
Well,
copper
that's not
3s.
bad. Not bad. Under 14,000 repair. I'm okay with that.
Oh,
Hmm.
okay. That's
I don't know, what was it?
What's the difference between Cobra 4 and Cobra 3 again? Except for the bragging rights?
Um,
Bragging rights.
no, it's just what I
Milton.
prefer the Copper 4 over the Copper 3 for many things.
Doesn't
The
it have
Copper 3 is
extra
lovely.
hard point?
I like the Copper 4 for a lot of things as well. I'm one of those weird people who actually doesn't hate it. Apparently.
Oh yes. 14 grand in repairs, 290 in bounties. That wasn't bad for a short
enough.
time.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, someone's trying to attack me. Where's Brigman? Who is Brigman and why is he trying to kill me?
Now, how's my bounty doing?
stop
Oh
at
god,
least.
okay, I'm not coming back in, guys. My bounty is on for 5 days, so I will not be coming back.
Wow, how did you manage that?
Different account,
I'm
Fishy?
discovering the downside with NPC crew. They earn you bounty.
Works.
This is why you should have left the reins to me.
Yeah, I should have.
Okay, so...
To be fair, Drop will tell you that living crew will do the same.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm still impressed I got us out of there, to be fair.
So am I. Impressed and grateful.
Yeah. I mean, I know you technically weren't there, but there was a brief. Oh, shit.
Absolutely.
So
Yes.
the
And at least she
Cobra
got.
yeah.
At least she got 12% and an extra 12% of her way through, mostly harmless.
Mm.
Give her time, and I'll have a novice crew. Yay!
This is the problem.
Spot the
We've heard
cheapskate who
somebody
won't buy
crack.
decent crew.
Well, the Cobra 4 is apparently slower, better hull, and has an extra small hard point sitting on the top of it as the.
Which may be why I like it.
That's not
Oh,
bad.
As I
yeah.
said,
Amounts
that,
on the Cobra
the
4.
paper does
Very
not
well placed.
necessarily.
No. I was just having a brief scan through the list of ships in Coriolis
Yeah.
while I was waiting to get to the planet. I
The
am
thing is,
almost
on
back at the high
paper,
res.
the on-paper stats don't necessarily equate to whether I like or dislike the ship.
No.
For example, the
and you
Adam
can't
Otherwise, I
Rush?
wouldn't like the
on
killback.
paper.
Alright.
No.
Did someone say my name?
Ah, shit! Up a bit! Bloody asteroids. I must be hosting the most piss boring stream in history.
Why is that?
Because every time I get anywhere near a fight, it ends. And it's not to my advantage because it's just somebody else that just wandered off and got popped.
Jotica,
That's the
end
problem
of
I was
fights.
having when we were last multiplaying in a res zone. I just couldn't seem to get in on anything despite having a fast ship.
Yeah, that's the problem I've got. I mean, as I said, I really am not up with flying an asp. I have no idea what I'm doing. It handles so differently to everything else I've flown.
Once you get used to the fact that
Maybe
you
I
have
should
to...
have done the same with or gotten my courier here instead as well.
Once you get used to the fact that you have to book a day off a week in advance to slow the asp down, to be fair, it's,
Yeah. That's the thing.
it's not
Everything
our...
else
Breaking
I've
distance
flown
of a light year.
stops. Everything else I've flown stops.
Oh god, given that Clee struggling
Going
to actually...
reverse, it stops.
Given that Clee's struggling to slow his ship down even slightly, we're going to have fun when he gets to an asp.
Don't let him have one.
Yeah, I think we're just going to have to ban him
Don't
from
let
having
him
an
have
asp.
one, yeah.
Well, I can see Druticup.
Forget the asp. Put him in a Type 7 and stay behind him.
Yeah. What's your armor class, Clee?
You can get a Vulture at Blueford Orbital in 3447, but good combat ship. Bit
Now that-
cheeky, but a good ship.
That is another situation where, on paper, I would actually rather be flying a Copper 4 than I would a Vulture.
Are you still in the high res?
Yes.
Okay.
I am willing to go somewhere else, though.
No, I'm just about to drop into the high res.
Oh, fair enough. I'm watching explosions happen around me. And
Well, I say about to drop in, I've just
going
flown
to
straight past
salvage.
it.
Disengage.
My internet is disconnecting and reconnecting.
We can tell.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. Stuff Insanities again, isn't it? Yeah, I can tell it's purple. Is it purple? Purple.
Balance power between systems and weapons.
Okay, things must be getting bad. I've got the purple people eater stuck in my head. Main panel.
This is going to end badly. I can see this. Nope, I got away with it.
Back. Yeah? What did you do?
Getting away with it.
I was approaching the ice ring at way more speed than I should have been.
Oh, that's Freechy. God.
Oh,
Right.
that's
Not
who
the
I
Dark
was shooting at.
Insanity.
No, I can see how you could make that mistake because of the whole omniscience thing, but Fuichi's not actually God.
I still want to know why that federal agent that I've got targeted is showing as an enemy, because I never shot him.
It could well be because he was an enemy to me while you were in wing with me, even though you're not wanted.
That would do it.
Yeah. What else do we have? FedSec.
You're friendly. Wrong screen.
Buttload
I mean,
of
if it is to do with Midrat, your best bet is simply to jump to Super Cruise and then come back in.
Yeah.
That should clear it.
Back. Yeah. I may have. Oh, I may just have to follow Barros around like a puppy.
Do you really want to do that?
If nothing else, I can film you dying horribly.
True.
You're in an empty courier.
Keep up
Everybody
if you
can
can.
see you're wanted, even if you're not.
Nice.
I must go
Alcatraz,
mining
very
at
nice.
some point.
1,786 missiles. Remind me not to poke Alcatraz with a stick.
Yeah?
Well, there's a fight happening there.
Which chat am I looking in? Oh,
That's mine.
shit!
This is a big fight there.
Oh, that was interesting. I just flew through between two meteors. That's fine. Asteroids, that's fine. I can
Deploy
do
hard
that.
points.
Who the hell are you guys shooting at?
Infernal Shadow, aka Vel Newcastle or something, I think the name is.
Okay.
If you're not already here, it's going to be dead before you are.
Okay. I'm here, but nothing's happening. I'm looking for someone wanted, and I'm not seeing a damn thing.
Icarus, all stop.
Everyone has picked this bloody Fed set. It's ridiculous.
It's disappointing, isn't it? We should find a Hazras.
Support car. Of course he is, because
This
I don't.
person needs to die.
Icarus,
On
I've got some
There's
cereals.
an anaconda here. Its name is Christian Bieber, on which basis alone it needs to die.
There's something here called. Oh, hello! I saw something wanted, and I just vipped straight past it because I'm a chimp.
Yeah, but Bieber is in a wing with
What's its friend?
There's a buttload of anacondas have turned up.
Icarus, deploy
It's only
cargo
a
scoop.
federal gunship we could take from. There's lots of feds here.
No, you didn't do that.
accurate. We could start on
That's a
them.
master anaconda
Yeah,
Oh,
it'll be
well,
fine.
looks like I'm not gonna
Christian
be-
Bieber, it'll be fine.
Cargo scooping anything?
suffering from beaver fever.
I'm a believer. Da, 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 da.
We just went through 3 different songs.
Are you
Oh,
a-
that's a question.
Daydream believer?
So, Fish, since you can't
Let's
come
power
back
to the
here,
cargo scoop.
where would you like to go?
There we go, there it is. It was a
No,
power
I'm just,
thing.
at the moment, I am just painting my
Painting my numbers.
condor because I hadn't realised I hadn't done it.
Venture Dragon.
Oh, they're fighting something there.
Well, I'm flying up the thrusters of
Federal
Christian Beaver.
dropship. One
Oh, here goes. Let's get it goes.
Yeah, that's right, kill Icarus. I'm sure no one will mind.
No, I painted my
So that's Kill Licorice. Which actually strikes me as a good idea.
Like,
Oh, I pissed off your wingmates, mummy. Oh, come on! Oh, twat.
That anaconda, if we can, is worth over 200,000 credits.
That anaconda will probably ignore me like every other bugger has. Oh, already scanned. Okay. Time to go for the actual guns.
What? Actual guns?
Oh no. I don't know why 2 of my beam lasers are disabled though, which is slightly confusing. Okay, someone's using missiles. I don't necessarily
Hey there,
want
Alcatraz.
to hear. Ha! Oh wow! Anacondas rammed nose to nose.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
glad I got that.
No, they're
Not
pretty
something you want to be in between.
No, they literally the FedSec Anaconda rammed the other one, and they were just nose to nose shooting at each other.
Love it.
I'm waiting for shields to go down, and then hopefully I can get my licks in.
She's sailed down.
Shit! Okay. No, I don't actually need any thank you.
Who's in the synth paint job? Is it that?
Me.
Yeah.
Oh, come on! I shot him, he lost hull, no bounty.
Icarus, target wingman 1.
I am seriously starting to have a bit of a sense of humour failure here. Secondary panel. Right, what is with my beam lasers not being switched on? The fuck?
Power distribution.
No, I'm under. They're switched off.
Well, that's not good.
What's reasons?
Yeah. Back. Back. Thank you.
I just realised I did that entire fight with my cargo scope
That's
open
better.
because I still had collector drones out.
What? Open communication. What mission critical message did I just get, apart from "you're really crap"?
That paint job actually looks better in game than it does on the website. I quite like it.
Contacting the
Oh, let's find this.
system.
That's
You're
what it
offering
is.
me 6,000. Go away.
He's offered me 6 for that.
6, yeah. Back. 6 for that. You must be mad.
I'm glad you figured out where that was going.
Yeah, it's all right. I got where it was going. I'm really starting to get particularly annoyed, however, with this whole not getting bounties on things I've shot. Who the hell ran into me? I'm sorry, mate. If you sideswipe me, it's your fault, not mine. Barros, there are these things called shields. Do you think you want to actually try and get some?
Yeah, eventually.
They're for wimps.
I know, I'm sat behind you and you might want shields because, to be brutally honest, this ass
Icarus,
has been
power to
danger
shields.
any-
You can hit the Lord Peter here before he dies.
Oh, you know what's happening?
What?
Drat and us are shooting the same things for each sheet, and because we're doing more damage closer to death, we're taking the bounties.
Oh,
That's
you're
why,
getting all the bounties.
That's
It's
why
entirely
Dratacup's not
quite
getting anything, because
damage.
he's using a different
That's
wing.
why I was a little bit surprised at how much bounty I'd got, because I was finding fights largely by looking at where you guys were shooting and then diving in on them.
Yeah.
It's also why I decided maybe I should leave after the first bounty, because it was 134,000, and I thought, no, I stole that from the other wing.
Oh, that's Dodo.
Don't
Memo.
don't
shoot
shoot
at Dodo.
Dodo.
Bad idea.
No, shoot the dodo. No, shoot the dodo.
I mean, if he shoots at Dodo, does that mean
No,
you get to
this
blow
has him
Dratacup
go.
up?
Huh?
I mean, if Dratacup accidentally shoots Dodo, does that give us justification for shooting Dratacup?
Well, if she
He's
gets a
in our
bounty
way.
on her head, then...
I mean, if
Yes.
she's shooting one of our wing... Minor, I suppose.
Ooh, I think I got some decoded something or other data off that one.
Get out of my buggering way, you idiot.
By the way, did
Why is
Robin
someone
die?
purple? Who's the purple one?
Good question.
I'm using purple.
I think his internet may have got switched off.
Yeah, it does tend to
Defiant
happen.
Hunger is purple.
The fine. Hunger is
Here's-
currently getting
I'm
crap.
deliberately
If
not
he's
shooting. I'm
purple, that
deliberately not
means that he's
shooting
fighting
him.
someone in your wing, i.e.
Yes.
gut.
I'm deliberately not shooting him so
And
that.
I still didn't do as much damage as anybody else.
Freechy, did you just get a bounty?
No. Right. So.
Come again?
Did you just get a bounty from that ship you just blew up?
Yeah, I did.
There you are,
Yeah.
see? I was
There you
deliberately
go.
not shooting it so
Yeah.
that Druttercup could make some money. And Freechy just goes along, kill steals it anyway. What a
Yeah, I
bastard.
think I'm
I
gonna
saw you
bugger off.
having it targeted. I thought you changed after
You're watching
after you
Elite
said that.
Dangerous with Night Bites, Druttercup, Dark Insanities, Dodo Koche, and Freechy the Mean Greek.
I'm thinking that perhaps I ought to bugger off to a different place where there's people who are in my wing rather
It
than.
might be a good idea for our wings to switch to a place, yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anything interesting going on in LHS 3447, Bish?
Is there ever?
You never know. There could be a war.
Right. Let's go join
It's got a
Fish.
couple of gas giants. I can't remember whether they've got any res zones in them. I can go and have
If
a
they've
look.
got rings, then they probably have.
Main panel.
Stellar cartography.
Dodo,
I'll
have
pop
you
out and find
shot
out.
anything up to now?
Icarus, stellar
What?
cartography.
Have you shot anything up to now?
I don't think so, no.
You need to shoot stuff, even if you only get a couple of shots off on it. You need to shoot stuff because you'll get the bounties.
Galaxy map.
Try
So,
to...
I've made a whole bunch of friends here, so
I believe the default keybind for choosing your wingman's target is right control.
you need to select the wingman in a question first.
Oh, somehow, despite getting a bounty from them, I've become an ally of the Federation. I'm not sure quite how that happened.
Nice.
Probably because you killed someone who's worth 100,000 credits to him.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah, there was that.
That would do it.
34,000 credits.
Yeah, you see,
Great.
I killed the sidey and got 18,000. So.
Select wingman 1.
No, my first kill was that I polished off a python.
Wingman's
and Those
target.
guys had been pounding
make
quite
it all.
hard.
She's looking through all the chat options.
Hello, Mickey. Hello, Mickey.
Mequidor! There is.
Jump,
I don't
jump.
even know who's in this group right now. Me, obviously, Fishy, Freechy, Druttercup, Dodo, and Nightbites, I believe.
Jump, jump,
Yep.
jump.
And Robin, who is dead.
Robin was here, but he yeah, no.
He's left us.
But yeah, hello Megado.
Hello.
You wanna
That's
join?
apparently once in.
We do have a space, I mean, in either wing.
Very true.
Yep, both wings have a slot.
Alcatraz isn't in the Varos group yet, I believe.
Yes, he is.
Oh, is he?
I think. I'm pretty sure I sent an invite.
Alcatraz, if you're not already in the Varos ring, it's VAROS.
He's already sent me a friend request,
Ah.
which I've accepted.
Main panel.
Kalanan Alcatraz, you are indeed a
So-
member of the group, my friend.
Sweet.
Bluford Orbital.
Okay, from this moment on, I will stop hitting stuff unless Dodo says that
Huh?
so he does get credit.
Back.
Wait, I'm looking at the controls right now.
It'll be back in a week or so. I've never been through those.
Cargo scoop retracted.
Why
Right,
is
a mere
my...
2,000 light seconds to Bluford.
Yeah, it's not that far.
No, it's not. Only 2,000 light years from Bluford.
No, wait a moment.
Why are my collector limpets not reloading?
Olympic drone error.
Ah,
Yeah, I've just
I
ducked
know.
out of Blueford in search of red zones.
because they were still busy and active, that'd be why.
I'm going to dock at Blueford so that I've got somewhere reasonable to land.
I was about to say, Alcatraz, I see a huge spike on my line.
Oh, we have both a high and a hazardous orbiting B2.
Zoinks.
I think high might be my preference in the ship I can't fly.
Given that I'm basically flying a piece of tinfoil, yeah, high works for me.
I'm going to dock at Blueford so I've got a place to go when I die.
Yeah, plan.
I like the when as opposed to if.
I'll
Did you enter
turn my wing beacon
the?
on.
Bit expired.
If you join the private group, we can invite you to a wing. So yeah, apparently I have technical difficulties, and it doesn't seem to be on my end. It is the ISP's end, which is annoying.
That is indeed annoying.
Yep.
Blue Ford, presumably next to Red Aston.
I might have to stop the stream if this does not recover soon.
Right.
Fingers crossed it's only temporary.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bit expired.
What's the jump range on this thing? 13 lightning, so I'm going to be using this one, Harry.
Macrudo, I was hoping you'll sing for us, Stratacup.
Sorry, I apologise for occasionally bursting into song. I have a bad habit of so
Lazarus,
doing.
pause the music. Lazarus, pause the music. Lazarus, utterly ignore me.
Not just that.
That command he always complies
Nailed.
with.
Can I do the air braking? No, I can't quite. Nearly.
Can I do something clever that involves slowing down in an asp? No.
Air braking?
Well, well, you know what I mean. Grab braking. I was attempting to slingshot around the moon. I
Air
kind of
braking
did.
is when you stop by running into Ireland.
Drop now.
I might
Oh,
just
come
add
on!
that as
I
a
had a
quote.
bloody destination lock when I gave that. You silly moon.
Alcatraz is running his power plant so tightly he's going to have to shut off all his point defense, flame shift drive, and possibly his life support to have enough power. On the other hand, this is so he can basically unleash hell with a cutter full of pack hounds. So I don't think it's going to be an issue.
Jeez.
I'm still well impressed with the fact that I am 0.02 under my deployed power, under my maximum deployed power,
Nice.
with everything up and on.
That is impressive.
I just.
That is indeed
There's a
impressive.
couple of things which I cannot boost from B to A because if I do, I'm mullered.
I've just realised that I need a new ship just because it has to have a particular name. I want to build a ship using almost nothing, basically using nothing but cannon. Because I used to use a cannon, and I thought they were quite fun. They were very slow and tricky to hit with, but
Yeah.
quite fun. And I just want a ship called Henry now, with nothing but cannon on it. Possibly a
That was
gunship.
interesting. Drop now. Oh, come on, you silly cow.
Right, which ring system are we going to? Is it B2?
Yeah, I've got a wing
It's a
beacon.
Lucas
My
shape,
wing
but
beacon is
that's
active, and I've just dropped into the high res. So
I see a Dodo and a Freachy. I will
should
fly
be
over here to join you.
I will try to establish and see if that picks up.
I'm
Yes.
Okay, no destination lock, and I drop 8 clicks in. I will live with that. Hey, Fishy, on a Henry VIII note, did you know why there's no English longswords? Very few English longswords. Henry VIII melted them down with a cannon.
that I can well believe.
Confiscated all the longswords.
Except for me,
Melted down
Macwiddle.
He was
Except me.
obsessed with cannon.
He was. Main panel.
Ah! I might
But
have
that's
just
why
moved into
you
someone.
find
I think
all
it was
other
Dodo. Sorry,
nationalities.
Dodo. I just half
No
killed
problem.
Dodo. I just half killed Dodo, but I think he survived.
Oh, have another go. Maybe you can maybe
Scan
up.
detected.
Hey, Baru.
Uh,
I'm scanning you to see
Unless
if
you're
you're
one-
wanted,
Hey, Bo.
don't
It's
worry
important
about
to-
scans.
Your wanted aspects. Let's
Oh, I've just
say
picked
hello
I
to
have a
the
legal
wanted
cargo, apparently. Which one's illegal? Oh, I apparently have
aspects.
stolen
You've been
liquid
picking up
oxygen.
salvage.
Yes, I have stolen liquid oxygen and bromelite, apparently. That's the same.
And then get down.
That's the downside of deploying collector limpets in a mining zone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why
you
in the
pick
name
up
of
every-
hell are you clean? What about the guys who are attacking you? If you're clean, are they? No, they're not. That's what we like to see.
Oh, good. Apparently, this is Orca Central.
Okay, apparently my ISP is busted right now. I cannot stream like that. I
Awesome.
tried
that
to
sucks.
restart the stream, and it started with dropping 90% of the frames.
Ouch.
Awesome.
course.
That sucks.
And yet, weirdly, voice comes
And
absolutely
who's
fine.
shooting at
Hmm.
you? Because whoever it is must be wanted, and I need to kill them.
I
Well,
really need to learn to
least-
slow down a lot.
We're in the
That-
Varos private group, Alcatraz.
VAROS.
Yep.
I have an invisible message. Clear all filters.
Come on.
Demoted to neutral. Well, fuck you too. I didn't
I'm
like you
becoming
anyway.
a big fan of
Oh shit, that's why.
You're becoming a big fan of what? Sorry, Fishy? Whoever it was.
I'm becoming a big fan of turrets, I was saying.
I do
Love
quite like-
turrets.
I do quite like turrets. They save you having to aim at people properly, and they're very good if you want to have friends over to just
Yeah.
wingman.
Yeah, that's the main thing for.
Yeah. Turrets on boost are just
Well, if you're in
fantastic.
something like a Fed gunship
especially-
that turns about as fast as a planet, having turrets is a very useful thing.
Yes. Yes, it is.
See previous statements that I love them on boost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The assault ship, the gunship, the dropship, all three of them really are worth using because turrets exist.
Yeah.
Right.
What's quite fun is
Okay.
I've got my turrets on the belly, so if I want the heat to drop, I just put my nose down. And therefore they stop firing.
Hello, you're
It's a
called
handy
Lament. I'm
way of
guessing
that.
you're going to be wanted. Oh, what a surprise.
You never know.
I'm gonna start
Hello,
I can close a few
Barry.
things down.
Hello, Barry.
And another one bites the
Apologies
dust.
for not noticing you there for a sec. I was lucrative shaming 4 times about this station.
I was killing people.
It's okay, it's not like Evan said hello about.
So you dead. Okay, Richie. I will close your thing, get myself a bit more screen real estate.
Yeah, we're just doing that.
Killed it already.
Clearing up so I can see everyone's chat since my ISP hates me today.
Accurate.
Right, advanced maintenance. Did I take any damage? Oh, 40 credits worth.
Working on
Big
money.
whoop.
You're not. Okay, I can cope with that.
Right. Okie dokie, Mr. Tracy. So, I got anything I can get? No. of course not. Bloody
On the plus side, now that I have some cargo, I'm much more likely to get irritated by pirates,
Yep.
which is always a bonus because I can almost inevitably kill them. Ooh, you're getting shot. Who are you?
Yikes.
Oh,
Yikes.
it's quite
Oh,
popular.
Mecky's comment.
Yeah.
Ah,
Right.
Entirely accurate, Megador.
There's a spork here.
Let's go find Metatron.
Though now the ISP is owned by the Germans.
of course, some
Oh,
of
that
mine.
explains it.
You know,
Germans are the worst.
Okay.
that they are, yeah.
Main panel.
I think all the wanted people are dead. We have to wait for a new
I mean, in terms of management.
Where are
Oh, I want you. I so want you to be wanted.
Private.
You're called Snuggle Pumpkin. You really need to be wanted. You're not, bastard.
Are you at
Okay,
high
whoever's
res
doing the shooting must be
840?
wanted.
Like
Yep, we're at the high res.
seconds?
There's a wanted vulture. Oh yeah,
there.
a fight just broke out.
Yeah, I can see the fight. I was just trying to work out who was who.
Did Alcatraz come with his
Target my target.
He's in an Imperial cutter.
yeah, he came with a cutter again.
Okay, if I could see my screen, it would help. I'm going to have to move the chat, I feel.
Thank you, Manthari.
Icarus, combat mode.
Oh my god, that's a beluga. Fucking hell. If I left this, if I tried to go through the slot 2 seconds earlier, I would have been Marmite.
It should have made it, that would be fun. But that would probably have the usual people being salty with usual things,
Yeah,
cry
the
about
vultures
this
got-
and stuff.
Oh wow. Oh god. Seriously, my Scanner
Nice.
radar. The radar just exploded in about 500
Yeah.
pack hound missiles.
Oh
This
god,
is-
the missile spam.
Oh well, that was
I've seen
Get
pack
on
hounds, it's
some-
decorative, but I wouldn't want to use them, I have to say.
Yes, you did, Mega, it did indeed.
Well, that was
Balance power between
Oh,
shields and
crap.
that
weapons.
was
No,
something.
hang on.
Jump.
Oh, bugger. I've ballsed up. And we'll be
Cool.
leaving here as well.
Oh, you are
Fisher, why are you
joking.
wanted?
I'm wanted because I just opened up on a guy with a 200,000 credit bounty on his head who unfortunately isn't wanted here.
Oh,
You buck. Presumably it's only the little bounty though. Just for
Well, I
God's
just
sake,
took one
don't-
shot and then put my guns away, so
Yeah.
it shouldn't be anything huge.
wasn't Pekka Timonen, was it?
Yeah, that's the one.
This is why I go strictly for the locally wanted.
I'm just seeing pack hounds
Yeah,
flying
I'm
at the
normally very
ship
good
and
at it. I get it wrong
explosions.
sometimes.
Now he's showing red. I'm not wanted here.
You just see pack
You're in wing with
hounds.
someone who shot at him.
Crap.
Actually, that's the point. Fishy is wanted. We can hunt him down now.
I'm now wanted in 2 systems.
You have
I
to
just need a
definitely-
few more, and then I can change my name to Ponda Baba.
Not Dr. Evertard.
Or Dr. Everson, doesn't matter which.
Yeah. I have to say, killing them was quite funny. Well, no, they didn't die both ones.
Yeah, no, I've only got 8 minutes to
Shaft.
wait for this one to time out. I don't think it's going to be too big a problem.
Oh no, I'm under attack. I'm so sad. Oh, he's running point defense. Callan and Alcatraz might have a slightly harder time.
Where I can go.
I like the footage. No people don't, but I do.
I do not run any large ship. I do not run without point defense now. Since they improved missiles, point defense is essential.
Yep.
Actually, do I have point defense on the ship at the moment? I don't think I
You're
do.
very welcome, Barry.
What do I
It
have on
was
here
lovely
instead?
to see you.
Scan detected.
It was okay to see Dark Insanities as well, but it was lovely to see you.
Nice.
It was the Amber colour.
You know, it was interesting to see Dark Insanities. You know, from a scientific
Now.
point of view.
Okay,
See, I'd
Alcatraz,
seen-
what's
I'd
the
seen
significance of the
pictures
Callan
about
first
it.
name?
It's like see Commander going fishy and this running past me. Hello.
Be careful if you drop in there because we were wanted. Well, I was wanted because I was in wing with Fishy.
Understandable.
Yeah, I would have thought that because you didn't do anything should reset if you jump out and back in again, but I don't know for certain.
Well, if I jump in and I'm wanted, then we'll bugger off somewhere else.
But you won't be
Excellent.
wanted, but things might be red.
You know.
I am within 1 jump of the only shady contact I have bookmarked. That's handy.
Yes, Alcatraz, I did.
Well, I'm
What's the
only one
significance
system
of
away,
the
Fishy.
Callan first name in your commander name.
Come on.
You expired already? How's that limpet expire already?
You had something specific targeted?
Possibly, but there's plenty of stuff around for them to pick up.
Yeah, apparently if you target something specific, they pick up that and then vape.
Oh,
If you
and
don't
Meki,
target
there are no
anything
flying
specific,
pumpkins, but there are
Decals.
jack-o'-lantern pumpkin-headed bobbleheads.
That's true.
And some funky decals of like spiders and bats and shit.
Yes.
But I've got them on the other account that I'm not actually playing.
I don't actually have them, to be fair.
Detected.
This is my exploration account. This is not my flying into Hazres account. I feel distinctly out of my depth.
This is my flying into Hazardous account, but apparently it's forgotten how.
Flying in, you're fine. Fighting,
Yeah,
Well,
this
this-
is true.
nothing.
Target shield.
You know, Li Yongrui is looking increasingly attractive as a power. Just every time Alcatraz decides something he wants in front of him wants to be dead. Every single time he decides to kill something, it's Li Yongrui looks slightly more attractive as a power to be aligned to.
Is he the one who gives pack hounds?
Yes, he is.
I have studiously avoided power play because I still want to fly as an independent.
Yeah. I'm considering I might do power play with the third account because I thought I want to do something different with it. Basically, I want to do stuff I haven't done before. So
Surviving?
things like power play seem like stuff that I haven't messed with previously.
That's crazy talk.
Deity of Swords. Okay.
Come on.
To be honest, as a D&D player, I should know that. Unfortunately, I don't, and I
That's
feel
an
ashamed.
Now, here's an interesting question. Given that Frici and I are with the same power at the moment, aka Aisling Duval, and Calanan Alcatraz is belonging to Zachary
Which
Hudson,
setting?
Drop now.
Yeah?
I wonder what would happen. The two
Presumably
of us
Greyhawk.
versus Alcatraz. I'm
No,
not
it's
actually
not
suggesting
Greyhawk,
we do it
and
right
it's
now
not
because we have
Realms.
sizable
I know
bounties.
it's not Realms. I would have recognised it.
Yeah, this is the
And
thing.
I'm flying in
now
all
Alcatraz
directions
is in
under
a
the
cutter,
attack
so...
of, my screen.
Okay, well, I'm in a high res.
You're-
I'm on my own.
It'll be fine.
Well, I had to run away,
And I
Yeah,
followed
no.
Fishy.
and this
Oh,
time
did
it
you?
was actually
Oh,
my
okay.
fault.
Well, they were shooting at me as well, you see.
I've got no last limbo. In
I reckon
Paris.
if you're not with me at the time, you should be able to drop back in safely.
That's
Because
an
it will
Icarus,
have
expert.
Wingman
reset
2's target.
the current enemies, won't it? And you're not wanted, so they won't trigger again, in theory.
Cool. Well, I can shoot the server. Discord. Come on, I just want a nice, wanted, mostly harmless winder. Going on a murder spree.
Is that too much to ask for? Are you a murder hobo?
Really?
No,
Are
what
you a
you
space
really
murder
want,
hobo, Drut?
what you really want,
No.
Brut, is a nice, wanted, elite eagle who's just run out of ammunition on all of his non-energy based weapons.
Yep.
Or to be more precise, has just run out of ammunition on his weapons, which are all not energy based.
Exactly. That's what we're after. Okay, there's some interesting names here. Oh, Animus. But look, trap the episode of Lucifer. Oh, good. Just scatter.
Yeah.
I'm going to go and dump some bounties because I really like to not accidentally lose the 600,000k or so.
Wanted. Come on.
Oh, that's a
Moral of
good
the story
idea,
is never be wanted anywhere around Auroris, because otherwise he will take a dump on bounties.
Ah,
Yeah, that sounds about right.
okay. He's called his ship Bandit.
And he's
Whacked
clean,
isn't
yeah?
wanted. Yeah. But he did give me unexpected emissions data, so you know.
Interesting question.
He's asking me if I want to fight. I've been in an anarchy sector and I wasn't looking.
No, never mind. I shall keep my mouth shut.
Sorry, carry on.
No. It wasn't a dig at. It was my brain going to a question and me thinking, no, that's a stupid question, don't ask it.
There
Well,
we
no
are.
stupid questions, only stupid ways of asking them.
There are
So
no
it's
stupid
like
questions, only stupid questioners.
There we go, you see. Now, I was going to say, if we were in
Hold on, why am I...
Fish's group,
Yeah.
which we know, because Fishy said it many times, is NPC blind.
Uh-huh.
Once Fishy was wanted, I could legitimately have shot Fishy.
You could.
Yeah, you'd have had to drop out of the wing, I think.
Yes, I think I probably would, but
But otherwise, yeah, that would be a legitimate attack at that point. Although obviously, only really for the first set of bounties, because the second one's 395 credits. It's really not worth
Okay.
going for.
That's
Yeah.
But
good.
between the two of them, I'm actually worth about $6,000 at the moment, and yeah, I would have no objections to being attacked for those $6,000 because that's fair enough. That's the name of the game, isn't it?
Have you decided
Yeah.
you
Obviously,
have
if there's
like
a wanted
living?
anaconda worth 100,000 floating past next to me on 3% hull,
yeah.
feel a bit meh.
To be honest, if there was a wanted anaconda floating past 3% hull, I would have ignored you completely. But, oh, 100,000 credits, thank you very much. And I think for about
I'm
$6,000, you're probably not worth the effort, to be honest.
This is silly. I'm playing Ice Cube tag at the moment. Oh,
Ice Cube tag.
Hang on, you were wanted when I scanned you earlier. What did you do? Have a hiccup in front of Blood
He must have shot someone.
Harold, did you run away from each other?
FedSec. You probably
We were just coming to
bounced
help
into
you.
a FedSec when nobody was looking.
No. I killed it.
Oh, that's boring. What if we wanted to kill it
Matthew
too?
Wayland, I don't know
Well played.
how I. Apparently not.
All these people are federal security. How boring.
Landing permission.
What I really need is combat bounty,
Apparently-
combat vouchers.
We can try and find.
Oh, you're gonna
that
need to
might
find
be
a
interesting,
conflict
actually.
zone,
We
then,
could try and find a.
Test station filter.
Try and find a war. I mean, to be honest, I've got to log off soon anyway because I need to get up for work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so have I. But
Getting
Soon is relative,
this
I
week.
mean.
I am the only one.
it's still
I think,
quite
to be
a
honest, I may call it there
starting
because we're docked, and if we go into another combat, it's going to be sort of another half hour, 40 minutes or so. So I'm going to call it there. Thank you all ever so much for stopping by. Thank you for letting me follow you guys.
Yay!
Yeah, this was very fun.
Congratulations on the 15 follows in, what was it, 2 minutes of your stream started?
Yes.
Was it in the end?
3 follows in the first 5 minutes
Nicely done.
before I'd even taken it off the streaming soon screen. That was mental.
Probably it's just
Nice.
such an
Well, I
awesome.
think it's really very simple. It just goes to show that people only follow Knight's stream if they don't actually get to see him play.
That might be it. Yes, that might be it. Anyway, folks, thanks for stopping by. I will catch you guys probably Monday or Tuesday.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay.
Layers.
Have a good one. Right. So I'm currently sitting in the high res on my own, and my wingmates are logging off. Right. I feel safe and loved.
It'll be fine.
Yeah. And nothing
I
but
need
system
to drop
strong
bounties.
riot.
And
So pussy riot.
they stock as well.
I predict a riot. I predict a riot. I really wanted you to be wanted. Your name is Geezer. As in a bit of a white boy. This game really is pretty, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
It is.
It's very
It's
pretty.
amazing.
Reasonably pretty.
Yeah.
Ah, sweet. Station is actually the right side of the planet for once. I like it when that happens.
So, everybody here is either a bounty hunter or FedSec. Excellent. I
Nice.
feel so loved.
Well, you don't have a bounty on you, and you haven't done anything illegal, so.
Oh no, he's a pirate, just a not wanted pirate.
Oh,
Okay.
well, that's fine then. Now the trick here is to get
Means-
in through. The trick here is to get into the entrance to Russell Ring and in through the letterbox without getting scanned. Given that I currently have illegal cargo.
Ah, yes.
And more importantly, I then have to leave again and find somewhere I can sell it, because I might as well sell it.
I think that's a shape hunter goes there.
Well, you need a black market, not a shady contact.
No, yeah, black market, not shape hunter.
Of course, there are now just 4 of you in game, so you could all win together.
This is true.
We could, but they're scary.
Think
I
of the
win
bounties
this
they
full
can have.
though.
I think it's full at the moment.
Oh, is it?
We have an
Oh, of course, yeah.
Alcatraz
There's
There's
yeah, you got Alcatraz in there as well. I forgot Alcatraz had joined. I do
Alcatraz.
apologise.
presumably Dodo.
Yeah, me,
Yeah.
Luigi, Dodo, and Alcatraz.
Ah,
One
right.
of whom does not have full hull right now.
Oops.
Two,
Oh, yeah.
isn't it?
One
No,
of these
wait.
ships is not like the
Back.
other.
Alcatraz has a full health.
Access granted. Prep for arrival on landing pad 39er.
No, I have nothing of value, nothing. It's a scanning. Oh,
I
hello.
don't really want to have to be racing Alcatraz,
It's just
because I'm pretty certain the Clipper versus a Courier, the Clipper versus a Cutter wins. Oh dear, Alcatraz. Just as
Didn't
a
crash.
Just as a Type 7 is trying to leave.
Bounty! 385 credits.
Nice.
Somebody face planted a systems security vessel.
No, don't scan me, don't scan me, don't scan me, don't scan me, don't scan me. Why am I getting stuck? There we are.
Because
Oh, are you getting
steering through the
closer?
letterbox.
Or not yet?
No, I'm fine.
Landing gear deployed.
Crown Inspector. It's a really cool name, isn't it? Oh,
Friendship
right,
charge
that's it.
detected.
I keep hearing there's a fight going on. It's just behind my shoulder.
Hmm.
Landing complete. Commence system
Right,
shutdown.
you tried to scam me earlier. Does this mean that you're a pilot?
Probably.
Oh, you're being targeted by everybody on the planet, so maybe yes.
Hmm.
Oh, don't kill him! I need to get his bloody bounty! Don't be a git.
Right, pay
Damn.
some fine because I had illegal cargo,
that's
which I
annoying.
technically still have, but we won't mention that too loudly.
Request docking permission.
That's irritating.
Right, let's see if we can find a system at war.
Grief. Some people are indeed getting the shit shot out of them.
Keeney,
I'm gonna hit him.
pretty much right next door to us, is at war. Econir is in civil war. Let's go for Keeney, see what we can find.
Oh, no, don't detarget him, for God's sake, you idiot.
Okay, let's not go to Keeney because the only station there is 14,000 light seconds away and is an outpost, so I can't even land there. Econir, what do we have over here?
I'm not under attack, I just killed him. I've just been promoted.
Yay!
I'm now
What are you
mostly
promoted to?
harmless.
Oh, right. Yeah, you really. This is your second account, isn't it?
Landing gear.
Yes. I've done some cargo hauling and stuff. God, but X marks the spot.
I'm not sure
Yeah,
I
my
can
second
go
account is
to.
my cartographic account, so I think that's only mostly harmless still.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I can go to Econir either because unless there's a planetary base I can land at, I'd have to get my Vulture over here, which would take a while. Anything else relatively nearby?
It's like 3 people now I've taken out for 300 bounty. It's kind
That
of
has been
pathetic.
having a second account for a while. You just fish it as good as third one.
There's
Yeah.
a system called. What, I can't even remember
I'm
what it's
just
called now.
greedy.
There's a system called Mick-In, which is currently in a state of war, which we could go to, which I can actually land at.
War.
25 light
What is it
years
good
away.
What is it good for?
Earning combat bounties.
That's pretty much
Yeah.
it.
Or combat bonds, rather.
25 light years
Imagine
away,
having
so.
a combat zone in an asteroid field. Everyone's graphics card would explode.
Quite possible.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, but isn't that basically CQC?
Yeah, I suppose.
Weirdly,
But less
that's
people
more
in
forgiving.
CQC.
Actually, what about
It's a
Combat
much
zone.
smaller playfield.
asteroid field and Alcatraz with a cutter full of pack hounds?
Account.
And everybody else goes to Flick
Wait.
Vision.
We're looking
And
for a
then
combat
everybody gets
zone.
confused because they watch it and they didn't think that the X3 games looked that good.
Why are we looking for a combat zone again?
Because combat zones are interesting.
There's one in my home right now, in 241.
Oh, wow. Fine,
Uh,
we'll go. Cool, we can go to that.
Got some salvage would like you to retrieve to us.
At least
So
I
it's
can.
very close to us.
At least I can land there, certainly. Right, let me retarget.
Oh, fuck it, it's going to be worth more than
Why
I've
would
got
you
now.
be unable to land? Aren't you still on the courier?
No, I'm in the Clipper.
Back.
Oh, you're on Clipper.
Main panel.
Oh, beer real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't.
Then yeah.
6 jumps away. I'll start jumping. Yeah, I can't A, afford a clipper, a cutter, and B, I don't have the rank to get a cutter, so that's not happening anytime immediately soon. Actually, did I redo for multi after no bites left? I don't think I did.
I need to check my ships list then.
Cutter
I
cut,
think
and
I'm on fill-in buys. I think I need the Federal Assault ship. Which I kind of skipped and went straight to the gunship because I wanted multi-crew fighter.
Yeah. Well, I've been told to go and pick up some salvage since they're offering 19,000, which is about 10 times as much as anything I've earned in bounties. Jump, jump, jump. I'm not panicking. I just asked you to jump.
So you're
Nobody's
leaving
even
Blueford just
attacking
as
me.
I'm dropping in.
Yeah. Sorry.
What's your jump rate, Joe?
about 18.
Oh, okay, that would explain why it takes 6 jumps for you.
Yeah.
Zero throttle, Linda. Don't bury it. Having some very old connection issues on menus.
Okay, I'm back.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Main panel.
I just realised I switched the routing so that I can no longer Starclass. Please apply to route. Please recalculate route. Can I actually fuel here? Yes, I can. Sweet.
Open communication.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, cool.
Alright, so what do we do?
We're going to that system.
4, 3, 2.
Which you can find on your galaxy map.
Yep. Back. If you dump the salvage planet side,
Almost all half the time, salvage will always be in orbit and descending.
almost half the time, always. Okay.
Landing gear?
Every salvage mission they've ever taken, the stuff's been in orbit and descending. You really want to collect limpets for it if you can. I mean, you
Oh,
can
well.
try scooping it.
Yeah.
When it's kind of
I'm
falling
not
towards the
bad at
planet.
scooping.
Oh!
Or I could just land and pick it
Ah.
up.
Yeah.
I almost crashed into you, Freechy.
Critical.
Damn it, Freechy.
It's just like Euro trucking all over again.
Yes, it is apparently.
Oh, and because I didn't say thank you earlier, thank you, Nightbites, for the host.
Frameshift drive
You're welcome.
charging.
Oh,
Wow,
who's
that
now
sounded,
apparently the voice of the devil again?
Jump.
sounds about right.
Well, he was God earlier, so
Well,
Right.
voice of the
We
devil.
saw God when Druttercup summoned him in that room yesterday.
I know. I'm just quite impressed with that. That was definitely included.
It was, yeah.
Getting away. That was a very strange room. And definitely I tripped over a bug that locked me in there. Fish, did you just lose comms and come back?
sorry.
No, obviously not.
Hmm.
No, don't face plant a fucking planet, Linda. Watch what you're doing. No matter how much it may look like an arrow. Such zone crash site.
Did you find it yet, Dodo?
Oh,
No.
it's on the dark side.
Come to the
See
dark
that,
side.
4,
Really?
3, 2.
How the hell did I know that song? To the dark side.
By the way, before did you sell your bounties?
Yes, I did. I think I got. Let me check.
Lots.
I got 200,000.
Cool, that's an
Oh,
eagle.
okay, cool. Jump.
That's an
Please
eagle.
don't
It's
be a
not quite
Haiji
Such a
world.
lovely little ship.
high G
Please
world.
don't be a high
6G,
G world.
6G, 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 6G.
Please don't be a Haiji world.
If it was actually 6G, I almost feel slightly bad, except that I wouldn't. But
Oh, I think it's going to be 1G.
yeah, 1G is not too bad.
But I am headed towards the dark side of it, so I'm basically
Yeah.
pointing at the black bit of a planet and headed straight there. Very good. I'm flying purely on the height. Oh, my mum.
I thought you were going to say I'm flying high there, which would have
Yeah, I wish.
been like weird. Oh, that's cold.
Yep.
But basically accurate.
Basically, Becky, I have made fuck all. That's the technical term. This session.
I don't know.
Yes, but that's sweet.
What?
You've made a sweet amount.
Have I? Thank
Yes.
you.
That's what people always say, isn't it? Yeah, sweet FA.
I'm now even having Techie take this.
Jump.
I'm a bit scared. Oh, bitch! Pain in the arse. Pain in the arse. I know, do you have to be so bloody good at it? I'd forgotten I put the terribly chirpy response of, why, I'm quite enjoying this, when I said I was a bit scared. Dropping from orbital cruise. Oh shit.
What could possibly go wrong?
Well, if you look at my stream, it's like my graphics have switched off.
Doesn't it automatically compensate and lighten the dark side of the planet for you so you can actually see something?
It might for anybody else. Glide complete. I'm 5 clicks up. I have no idea where the buggering hell I'm going.
Fortunately,
I
ship lights.
am reversing.
Yeah, that works.
Now it's late and stuff
Okay,
have ticked, so there's a chance that we'll end it if we don't sit around here. Just saying.
There's a chance to what, Roa?
Back.
There's a chance the war has ended if you don't.
I'll check in a sec. I'm just going to land first.
Um,
Actually, I can
think
check while I'm approaching.
next to
it'll be fine.
Gibson.
There's a civil war between regulatory state and a quarry for equality, and also commodities apparently, which is
Oh, okay.
impressive.
Yeah,
And the
but
Justice
still going
Party.
on.
And the Justice Party. There appear to be 2 different civil wars going on at the same time. Fucci, have you ever
Very
considered?
simple people.
Have you ever considered, suggesting that they behave? Then again, it's civil war as opposed to full-out war, so
Yeah, but that makes such a difference.
Oh, absolutely.
Civil
means
war
that-
doesn't mean they have at it with custom pies and umbrellas. You know.
No, it just means
they're
that when
very
we
polite
blow the
about
shit up, when we blow the shit up,
Excuse me,
we'll
old
do
boy.
so
Would
politely.
you mind it awfully if I shoot you?
No, it's just more likely to be you're blowing the crap out of people in the past. It's like if Margate and Ramsgate went at it.
I remember that. It's annoying that your boats do not have game tags though.
Clearly you're using the wrong bot.
He is, yeah.
I'm using MikuBot. It's the official bot for our community.
Give it up. I'm being targeted.
Pretty certain the official bot in our community is Phantom Bot.
There's nothing official about that.
No. Just seems to have drifted in,
Yeah.
put its feet up and taken
Incidental
up
bots
this.
of our community.
He's a phantom bot. I think that made about
Landing gear deployed.
My God, is that the fuel scoop I'm using? That's crap. Why the hell am I using that?
What are you using?
because that was the only one you could get.
Yeah, obviously it was, because I've got a 1E fuel scoop on there.
Oh, called up! What is it? A
That's
1E?
not on the that's not on the gunship at least. I have changed ships, but I've got an Asp Scout with a 1E fuel
Dodo?
speed. That's
What
great.
are you doing? Why do you have an Asp
Why
Scout?
are you fiddling with your map every time you jump?
And don't ask me, I don't know.
We are asking you.
You can plot it out from your map.
I did.
So why are you looking at the map every time?
Is
I don't
daylight
know.
too much to ask?
Right.
God, they've got crap for sale in this place.
So I'm having to head straight down towards the black surface of a black planet in black. In an asp, which is not renowned for its stopping distance, at
Is it painted
1.2 G.
It'll be fine.
Well, the front is.
And every time that you operate one of the black controls that are labelled in black on a black background, does a small black light light up black to let you?
Back. Yeah, it does.
Richie, did you know there's a black
Cool,
market
that
in
is
your
one
home
hoopy shit.
station?
Yeah, it is. Let's go down a bit. And see
Do you
what
repeat that because I didn't hear it as that you were speaking at the same time?
Did you know there's a black market in your home station?
There should be, yeah.
Oh, good. Wrong map.
Ah, no. Go up. Oh, fuck.
And it's very handy to have it there.
Right, combat zones. Where shall we look? I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab a drink first. I will be back in just a moment.
Okay, so I've
Withdrawn.
one click up. I could basically jump from here.
Dodo, do you have a fuel scope?
I don't think so.
Really need.
I'll get that. I can still inside in the wing. Okay.
Come on, how close to this bloody thing do I have to get? Come on. I love search and rescue missions. They're so much fun and not dangerous at all.
That's right. I've just taken a delivery mission to a system where I'm wanted. This should be interesting.
I remember that quote. It's from Fantasy Star.
And there is that. Oh, yeah. You mean the lava heads one? Yeah, I do remember it.
Mm-hmm.
I think we have limbets in Gibson.
I wonder if there's beer on the side.
Hope you have controllers on your ship though. Because the closest station with controllers is Anderson Ring. Disengage.
I think, to be honest, I'm going to be better off just landing and taking the SRV to the shit. Come on. I'm closer to the surface of the planet than I am to the nearest bus stop. Okay.
What?
Been kidnapped again.
Bloody pedal. I'm going to start off to bed before I kill anything else. Good night.
Okay.
Good night, night.
Good night.
Bye, night bites.
There.
See you later.
Just as I was about to taking my headphones off,
Request
go.
information.
I just heard you go, Dodo, do you have a fuel scoop? Alcatraz, are you still here? Right, there's people actually in here, yeah, Gibson City, and
Well, someone was wondering how fuelers do things live on stream. Yes, Gibson City. It's for yourself.
Landing it down.
are you an outfitting for HE?
Nope. But I just tried to go
Hug a
silent
beluga?
running.
Oh, why would you do this?
I accidentally hit it.
Silent running. Shields offline.
Nope,
Oh, where's my pad? I don't remember that.
Do you actually
I
build up
haven't.
heat?
I haven't flown this in a long time. No, I turned it off immediately.
Do you actually build up heat when you're docked? Because like I can turn silent running on the dock, like I am right
Yes,
now.
you can. You are building up here.
Cool. It's fine. I'll wait.
Okay, headlights are on. Let's come out of the arse
Underneath.
end of my asp. Hello, you tugs. What? No, you're not. Okay.
Alcatraz disagrees with you, Frucci.
Oh, you don't.
Oh, and I haven't actually turned on my game screen yet. I can actually tell now because I've been able to close enough pop-outs that I can just about see some brief glimpses of the stream.
Right, I'm pointed over that way, so
Oh, crap.
logically, the thing I need to shoot at
Shields online.
is over here.
Now, are there any combat zones actually in detectable range right now? Oh yes, there is. A high intensity. Ooh, capital ships. That would be fun.
I do love SRVs. I know it's wrong, but I do love SRVs. Come on, any skimmers there? Going to come and wait?
I'm sort of tempted
Landing
to
here.
go to the conflict zone, the high intensity conflict zone just next door.
I am moderately certain that I am not going to get away with this.
Yeah.
I screwed up my approach while wanted and dropped 50 clicks out from the station.
You'll be fine.
Ooh.
I think my odds of getting there without being scanned have just changed slightly.
Yeah.
That, if you 50
Dropped
clicks out,
radically.
they won't be patrolling. So if you can get lined up and basically go straight through the thing, because
Both targets good.
NPCs won't initiate a scan if you're inside the station.
That's accurate.
So all you really need to do, all it really means is that you have plenty of time to get yourself lined up directly with the slot.
Take a nice long route round to line up with the front and then come in fast.
Yeah, then disable everything, go silent running.
Oh, no, I never do silent running. I'm crap with silent running. I
disable
just use
everything
full
then.
speed ahead.
Yeah, well, disable everything you can, other than the thrusters and scanners, because you need them to lock onto the ship, the station, and go full speed ahead straight in the door and dock. Because once you're through the letterbox, players can scan you,
No,
but NPCs.
My
won't.
usual standard is just to come in as close online as you possibly can, and then just go full speed ahead all the way in,
Yeah.
requesting permission on the way. I'm used to doing it in a courier rather than an ASP scout, though. It's probably easier in a courier.
That's probably true. Couriers are somewhat better at slowing down.
Well, let's face it, the number 9 bus is better at slowing down.
Truth.
There's got to be a way to get under the belly of this flaming thing. It's awfully low at the front. Oh, sod it. Oh, got hung up on the landing stanchion. Okay. Come on, and you go. Thank you. I'm not talking to you, you silly cow.
Oh, this is stupid. A Dalek operator who has a column in the official Doctor Who magazine.
Oh, what, Nicholas Pegg?
Yes.
Yeah.
One reader on Twitter noticed that the first letter of each sentence spelled out Panini and BBC Worldwide are cunts. It's like, why would you... And of course someone notices, because of course someone notices. Why would you... Now he's got no job, and he's probably never going to drive a Dalek again.
Back. He's also one of Big Finish's writers. So I gather his future is in doubt there. Because,
yeah,
as
I
you
can
say,
believe it.
nobody can quite figure out why the hell he did it.
What?
I mean,
I got a follow alert. Okay.
really? Who followed you?
Somebody followed you.
Yeah, no, that's interesting. I got a follow alert a little while ago, and I assumed it must have been a glitch because I'm not even streaming.
Was it the Roy's Q?
Yes, it is.
Because they followed me 18 hours ago. They followed Nightbites about 15 seconds after he started streaming.
And they followed Dodo apparently yesterday as well.
Yeah. So I have no idea who it is, but it's apparently someone who knows us.
It's not somebody who's followed me, so yeah.
Not
But on
yet.
the other hand, people don't follow me, so...
I follow you.
Yeah, I think that's cheating. You already do.
Yeah, true. Unfollow. Refollow.
Unfollow and refollow. Yes, I'm sure that doesn't look suspicious at all.
I'm not sure it'll actually send a follow alert properly then if you do that, because I don't think it has time to update. It had to unfollow you for a day or two if it thought it picked up as being
Okay,
followed.
I just misread pyrophilite as prophylactically for salvage. I just wondered if I was picking up a canister of
Also,
Durex.
the person who followed me reminded me to close OBS and stream limits.
Yeah, I've had that.
Which is how I had to follow a lot of them.
Yeah.
Like, wait, what?
No, I
In any case.
I read today Dark Insanities about that or about that story, and yeah, it just seems bonkers to me.
It doesn't make it like why exactly has he decided that he hates these people? BBC
Yeah.
Worldwide.
Why would you?
Why
piss
has he
off
decided he
people who
hates his
hate-
job?
Yeah,
He's been doing it for 12 years, one way or another. Why would you?
I mean, he's not the primary Dalek operator. Let's face it, that's Barnaby Edwards, who
Still.
points out that whenever you see a Dalek moving on screen, it's him. Which is why you only tend to see one real Dalek moving at any given time. Otherwise, the other operators basically can't be trusted to do anything other than move their heads. Back.
Not like the old days where they had at least 3, so they could mill around and pretend to be a horde.
Yep. Hey, I can cope with the elders, such as the
Genuine
first
instruction, by the
Dalek.
way, too. I don't think it was Daleks. I think it was.
No,
somebody
it
else.
was Marco Polo, I think, because it was about
Yeah.
Mongols.
Yeah, genuine instruction to the extras, of which there were about 6. Mill around and pretend to be a horde.
Yeah.
Frame shield drive.
Looks bloody target. Oh, I'm going the wrong way, that's why.
3, 2,
I am currently flying to a conflict zone at high intensity because reasons.
Now, should I come to the conflict zone on this asp, or should I come with Balzer?
And I am flying straight past the conflict zone at this rate because I think I'm getting slingshotted by a planet. But oh, we might be.
Under the hangar.
Nope, we're good. I managed to slow down in time, barely. I have no idea which factions this is between for each. Given that this is your system, I'll let you pick. Actually, if there's a capital ship in this zone, you don't get a choice because I'm not going to fight a capital ship.
I don't care.
Oh, if you don't care, then it's fine. I'll just see. Who
They're
looks
not
like-
one of us, so
I'll just see who looks like they might win. I like winning.
Doesn't matter who you fight here, because they're not one of us.
Ah, there it is.
They're
It
not
fell
like
down the
us.
slope. No wonder I couldn't find the bloody mission.
Could you have
count,
aimed a little bit
thing.
closer, Alcatraz? I mean, that was... Right, who are we going to fight? Let's fight. Who do we have? Equality and justice. I'm not sure I'm in favour of either of those two things.
That doesn't sound much like you.
No.
Oh, some people are more equal than others, so I'm going to go for equality for equality and really hope that Alcatraz picks the same team as me.
power plant capacity exceeded.
This bloody canister I was supposed to be finding fell down the hill away from where everyone, the other refuge,
Nice.
200 metres away.
The fun with things like that is when canisters roll out of the patrolled zone and you can go and pick
Yes.
them up and completely ignore the fact that there are drones there guarding them.
Yes, I've done that with gold.
Don't,
Love when that happens.
don't do that, Richie. I'm not looking to die here. Thank you very much.
Tell you what, I'll check the message when I'm back in the thing with shields.
I usually don't look at dying anywhere.
I am not in the mood for text and drive.
That's an interesting quote, Dodo.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Also, I don't believe you will manage to jump on the...
Huh?
Gaining heat.
Now, fuck you and your thermal attack.
Which
That
system
just
are you
means
in
they're
right now?
giving you a big...
Oh, I see it, yeah.
NLTT 4820.
Yeah, I mean, can you jump from that system? Well, then Alcatraz knows which system to go to give you some fuel.
Target shields offline.
You just And
That worked.
one of my server mods just added a ton of thingies, emoticons. From him Daisy's persona there.
oh,
Just ran in at full boost from 29 kilometers out, straight in through the letterbox.
Seriously?
No trouble
Your shields
whatsoever.
came back up when you had 0% hull.
Well done.
Target destroyed.
Well done, Fishy.
I just about stopped before hitting the back of the station.
I have on occasion had great gratitude in that the back of the station is considerably further back than that spike, which we don't like to.
Fortunately, I was also recording, so I can chop that out and put it into my
Oh.
What is Elite Dangerous video when I make it.
It's funny, I'm just chasing down the ship and suddenly a barrage of rockets just shred it to pieces.
Okay, I know all the letters and none of the words in that quote.
Apparently an eagle is currently my greatest threat. That's fine. I'm fine with that.
I take it that's the pack hounds, the awesome mechy.
Yes. Well, pack hounds do look thoroughly awesome. I'm really very tempted to the young Riri it up.
yeah, they do look quite awesome. I'll be right back.
Target
Cool.
destroyed. Target shields.
Let's get some actual thrusters going. The asp does make a nice noise, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, it sounds awesome.
Lovely engine sound.
Doesn't sound like it's about to fall apart.
No. It rattles a lot, but not in an I'm going to fall apart way.
Target shields offline. By the time it finished saying that voice line, it's died. Whereas, oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing.
Okay. Right, so we'll be powering straight up until I can see
Also,
over the horizon.
I'll take this opportunity to accurate Macquaridor. Macquaridor is now comparing everyone to Overwatch characters.
Okay.
Target destroyed.
I dread to think.
Fishy is Symmetra, Space Symmetra, because he likes turrets. And Alcatraz
Or
is
turrets.
Spacefarer, because yes. Ow, I
I
just
take it that's an overkill character.
Farah carries a large rocket launcher.
Overwatch, but the
That's,
you're probably not so
tell me
far.
how they're mutually exclusive. Jump, jump, jump. Damn. Same panel.
So, having snuck into this place where I wanted, do I now log off this account and leave it the 5 days so that I can just log back in and pay the fine?
You could.
Or do I take a mission for 170,000
Back.
to jump out to the neighbouring system?
How long is it going to be until you clear your bounty? Is that
Have
the
to
8
be
day
days.
one? Ooh. Jump, jump, jump.
To be precise, 4 days, 22 hours and 30 minutes.
No hurry then.
But I do have 2 other accounts to play with, so it's not like I'm going, oh no, I can't play Elite for 4 days.
No, if they ever make it actual real in-game time, then you're going to be stuffed.
If I
Yeah,
won't
yeah,
do
if
that,
count
I
time
think
when you were offline,
that
that would
might cause a revolt.
As long as the universe is continuing to progress while you're offline, it's also real.
Yes.
In a single
agree.
player game, I would expect that to be
Yeah, that would be more reasonable.
in game time.
What basically happens at the moment is I target a ship, and it then survives for as long as it takes Alcatraz to line up.
You're the one who invited him.
True.
That's subtle. LHS 3447 rising.
Soaking someone, and by someone I mean Alcatraz. They don't control us here. Go pick up Dodo.
Oh yeah, Alcatraz, would you be able to go and rescue Dodo? He's a little stuck right now.
A little stuck.
It's fine, he just has no fuel.
Don't keep going forward, Dodo. Just drop your speed to 0.
Yeah, don't use up your fuel, because if you run out of fuel, you have no life support, and if you have no life support, then you have a very big problem.
Yes.
Okay, a mildly big problem. It's not that problematic.
No, you have a lot of problems.
All non-essential systems except your life support.
Yeah.
Does life support not qualify as essential?
Shit, I did not.
Well, actually, apparently,
You have
well,
no fuel. If nobody else can help, if you can find them, maybe you can find
Disable
them.
thrusters. Disable shield.
Programming lipid
Yeah, disable FSD, which just crashed.
deployed.
Your shield.
Oh goody, I've got to go to a planetary base.
Not your
Yes.
power, disable the Dodo.
Huh?
there's no reason not to
Just
just
I
like,
did understand.
No, I decided not to take another mission. I am indeed going to. I've logged out.
Fair enough.
I'm going to leave that ship sitting there for 4.5 days until I can actually fly it again without being wanted.
Nah. I have got to make it to a planet-side base, and then I think I might call it. My wingmates will plug it off.
Your nav beacon is on the top left panel. Oh, there.
Oh, I wish I'd known this was 91,000 light
I think
seconds
I
out.
can't disable any more stuff, so.
I've got to drop off 1 unit of ceramics to this place. 1. That's all they wanted. For that, I had to jump to another system, search,
Travel to the
salvage.
far side of the galaxy and deliver them this mug.
Yes, basically.
Obviously comes from
For a
Hutton.
mug.
Yeah,
For a
I suppose they
mug.
could be asked to go to pub.
Yeah, lazy bastards.
I did. I think. It's
he-
doing.
Oh, this is going to take a while. Oh. Bring me knitting. When you're showing 25 minutes away in Super Cruise. Oh, Jesus, H insanity. I just have to remember to actually slow down for the turnaround, because otherwise I'm just going to shoot straight past.
Target destroyed.
Some bastards attacking me.
You don't know that. Their parents may have been married.
Their ship's named Blade, so probably not.
Okay. That does have the sound of somebody who definitely.
And they're working for System Defence Force, so they basically became a cop, so again, I'm not convinced. Which is,
A cop who uses things. Right, okay.
again,
Hello,
these
harmless
two,
little flower in 1984 Street.
I mean, these two things are not necessarily indicative either by themselves, but, you know.
Come on. Yeah, man. If I take a swig of rum, am I going to get killed while I'm drinking? Or
We
is
hope
that
so.
a bit too Jason
Probably.
Voorhees? In 1984 Sage, you can indeed. What do you want to know? Because if I can't answer, the odds are somebody else can, and indeed.
There's a few of us there. Hello. Yeah. Ship blowing up as I fly through its debris.
Let's change the host to Dodo, since if anyone is
Oh,
in my channel.
I got
they
a
know.
combat rank.
Yay!
Nice.
Thank you
Emotion-
for the follow. Fuck. Thank you for the host, Richie.
Promoted to expert.
I replaced the icons.
Oh god, that icon. Okay, I'm never
I am apparently now considered a combat expert.
Well, don't you love Grailcoon?
Sorry?
Fishy, are you in my chat at the moment?
I am indeed.
Where can you find the Steam list for friends for this game?
friends.
I don't know that they've actually.
They're not connected, I think. It's a separate
No, I
friends
don't
list.
think they have connected it to Steam. So you basically would need friends you already know through Steam. I think you would need to contact them through Steam and ask what their commander name in Elite Dangerous is.
Yeah.
And then
Because
you
Steam is just used as an automated patch,
add
really.
them. You add them on the main menu. There is an entry for friends and groups. And
Make it
you just go there and invite. Yep, in the main, as I said, main
Yeah, if you-
menu.
Well, while you're not going to crash into something or get killed, just press escape, and it
What
will
he said.
bring the menu. And friends and groups is in there, so you can still do it while you're flying, but you're better off doing it while you're landed and not about to die.
Yeah, ideally.
And you can search for people by commander name and request friendship with them from there. And you can also accept friend requests through, if I remember rightly, through the in-game comms menu.
You can if you receive it that way, yeah.
Yes, I think so.
Accurate, Macrodor?
I hope that helps 1984.
Indeed.
Well, make it easy has a rank of master.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to know what doesn't make sense, especially having a combat rank of master is way more confusing than me having a rank of expert.
Yeah. Yes. So in-game, hit escape, friends and groups, and then you can search for people in there. But as Fishy said, do it when you're not actually being shot at or in danger of planting yourself
Yeah.
with someone.
Otherwise, one of us would show you.
Probably not while you're flying between two places either, because it may seem calm, but you can guarantee the moment you start doing something else, you'll get interdicted.
Oh yeah, some
Absolutely.
people will interdict you.
Or star going supernova detected. I so want that to be a thing. It's not going to happen because it's so rare in this galaxy, but I so want that to be a thing.
Didn't someone see a supernova? Long time ago. Not long after the game launched, but somebody actually saw a supernova. So it was pointing in the right direction at the right time. I'm not convinced they got as far as the photo button.
Master is higher, make it way higher.
Yeah.
Masters rank 4 from the top, I think. Is it 4 before dangerous?
It's one before deadly.
Dangerous.
No, dangerous is before deadly because it's elite, deadly, dangerous.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm 2% away from becoming dangerous at the moment, and this is why I'm generally avoiding combat, because I'm not good enough to cope with big foes that they throw at me from master, let alone dangerous.
I'm only an expert in my other account, and in this account I've just gone up to mostly harmless because I haven't been
Yeah,
doing
for
it
some
quite
reason,
enough.
Alcatraz, I always confuse deadly and dangerous.
I think because the game is called Elite Dangerous, it sounds like that should really be the next one down. And it's
It does a bit, to be fair. It's a little bit confusing.
Yeah,
but
probably that's why.
Elite
Deadly
Deadly
just sounds
doesn't
silly.
sound quite as right, does it?
No, Elite Deadly sounds like a program that turns up on Channel 5 at
About
2
snakes.
o'clock in the morning, covering
Or
the
something
special
that
forces.
Robinson would watch, because it's that slightly dodgy translation that it sounded good to them because they don't really speak English.
Yeah. Google Translate strikes.
It was funny to find out that the Dutch translation at the very highly funded Turner Contemporary Gallery here in Margate is obviously done by Google Translate.
Yes, that was quite amusing.
Yes.
They never expected it. They never expected anyone actually from the country to actually come and look at it.
Yeah.
Never wanted to have a red Sharpie so much in my life.
Where did my shields go down? Oh, I'm so going to die. My shield went down and I didn't freaking notice.
Oops.
It's fine, I've
Yes,
got...
that's part of why I wanted to take Baru there, Fish, is because I kind of wanted to know
Yeah.
if they were accurate or if they'd just been Google translating. And no Google. Right, come on. A mere 700 light seconds out. Time to start hitting the brakes.
Shields online.
Because otherwise I'm just going to loop a shame into the sun.
Oh, that's interesting. So I've just noticed, because I actually got my blinds still open because it's dark enough to do that, I could just see this orange light bouncing off the drain pipe outside. There's just orange flashing. Looks like it's probably a repair truck on the road across the...
Someone's giving you ambient lighting to match the heads up.
Yeah, that'll be right.
Dodo?
Yeah, but I changed my heads up,
Huh?
so...
What's that?
Sorry?
What?
Oh dear, has Dodo broken something?
No, he has. He added something.
I added Nima from Toho 5.
Right, where are we going? This way.
We're playing with some bloody weird people, Fishy.
Well, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm here too.
Yes.
So yes, you're playing with some bloody weird people and one unbelievably weird person.
Absolutely.
Yes. Really strange. I love Midweek Multiplay. It gets really weird.
And it's always just fun.
It is. And varied. I think that's the thing. It's lots of different things.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope I'm on the day side. Oh, could it happen?
No.
No, I don't think it has actually. Approaching Planet Rolo. No, wait, hang on. Planet Maltese, in fact, is what I'm saying.
I'm doing a loop of
About
shit.
half I'll get there.
$6 million miles.
That's not that far. Also miles.
No, it's not when you're actually headed towards the planet. Please be on the day side. Please be
I'm
on the day
intrigued by the fact
side.
that apparently your version of Elite Dangerous measures things in miles and nobody else's does.
Oh, shut up.
That could
It
explain
is.
quite a lot.
Bite me, Fishy.
Can't, yeah, I'd have to get the bus.
Just have this vision now, being woken up at 10 to 6 in the morning by somebody
That's
biting
the
my
point, yeah, I
arm.
mean, if I get the earlier bus, I go past your house on the way to work.
Maintain heading and slow to approach the
Going to be on the fucking
There is-
night side, isn't it?
I always forget how bloody wide this ship is.
What are you flying again? Clipper.
Clipper. Massive.
I'm quite impressed I managed to jump my Cobra 4 with my SRV. Sideways, across.
Who is breaking the keyboard?
Me. Because
Any-
I can't send stuff. Fuck.
Touchdown confirmed. Clear to disembark.
Yeah, man.
I may be in a really weird situation.
Yeah?
The
I
most
may be
sane
in the
person.
situation where I am going to have to complain because somebody has shipped something to me in less time than I paid for.
You're kidding.
I've got a shipping announcement from eBuyer. It looks like my stuff is is going to be coming tomorrow. I ordered it with 2-day shipping so that it would arrive on my day off.
Oops.
First world problems.
If
At
it
least
says
I
out-
can probably rely on them to redeliver the day after
Yeah.
when I'm not in work.
If it says out for delivery tomorrow, and that's not just one of their cock-ups, then if you can give me a time frame,
Yeah, I
which
mean,
you should be
if
able
I
to get, I
get an announcement as to when it's going to be here, then
Oh,
I can always ask you to
nice.
pop over. Yeah.
yeah.
644,000
I mean,
Oh,
combat balls.
I actually do have a split
Nice, very
shift
nice.
tomorrow, but it takes an hour each way to get
yeah.
back and forth, so it's really not worth coming home. Hello, what's my free digital download from Ulysses Spiel today? Every time I turn around, they're
Oh,
giving me another
right.
digital download. It's brilliant. Anybody who likes tabletop role-playing games, back Kickstarters from Ulysses USA.
Cool.
It's incredible. They hit all of their stretch goals, and then rather than waiting, a lot of companies just wait and give you everything in one go. They will deliver the digital stuff as soon as it's ready. So every few days, I get another download from them.
Nice.
Mackie, Fishy is less a goldfishy. He's more of, I don't know, barracuda? Sort
I
of
wouldn't have
long
said
and
that.
thin.
Truth.
Maybe an eel of some kind.
Yeah.
Can confirm.
Yes, that's the point. It's not just my description. You can rely on Dark Insanities.
Incoming message.
Although has seen him, he knows he exists. And
Unknown
still has to look up to
Digital
him.
version of the Warring Kingdoms map set. That's what I've now got. Brilliant. That's what we like to see.
It's only when we're with somebody else, Fish, I remember how tall you are. Because I'm just used to permanently having to look up at a 45-degree angle.
You need some context, don't you?
Yeah.
Greetings,
And you
Dark
look short
Insanity.
at swords.
I like
Yeah?
this message.
You say so.
Well, Jason's taller than you.
Greetings, Dark Insanity, one of my fellow engineers. Pass your details to me if you want anyone to look at explosive weaponry, and I'm sure I can be of use to you. A marker for my location has been added to your galaxy map, Jury Ishmak. Yay! Hey, Galactrix!
Nice.
How did I manage to
Oh,
drop
you
in
gave this 600.
Yeah,
So that automatically opens your figure. Makes sense.
pretty much.
Oh, good. I needed my lights to go out. That's awesome.
Hey, Galactrix, how are you doing?
Hey,
How's it
Galactic.
going?
Hello.
I'm not a shark.
Not that I'll confess.
I really, there are no cute and fluffy fish. Last I checked.
I could actually really quite easily unlock both of these engineers because 100,000 credits of bounty vouchers and then 100,000 credits of combat bombs. It would not be that hard to unlock both of these.
Oh, come on, how the hell did you manage to balls this one up so badly?
Actually, let's do that.
Practice.
Todd for Blaster
You make
McQuinn.
perfect.
Jump, jump, jump. I like Todd. He's useful.
Yes, I think I might just go
Yeah.
and find him and do some stuff for him because it's not that hard
Yeah.
to unlock him.
Engineered weapons are a good thing. Unless they're shooting at you, in which case they are a bloody awful thing.
Yeah.
Right, what do we have? Is it a planetary base I can land on? Actually, fat
Sure, you're not supposed to supercruise 40 clicks up from the planet's surface. Well, there is no atmosphere.
I feel like we should be worried about your quotes, Dodo.
They're not my quotes.
I feel that's more
I'm
worrying.
worried about the context, frankly.
Yeah. Most of those quotes are from channels that share the same boat with Dodo.
Uh-huh.
That seems like a really good way for things to go horribly, horribly wrong.
Yep.
It does, doesn't it?
And they are good.
To be fair, it just looks like Robinson got in there and just went mental.
Oh, they're also. He also used this, but I think there are some quotes by Robinson too.
Oh, that wouldn't shock me. I just gone straight past it.
I think he has. There was a list.
Beluga.
I can't believe I'm loop of shaming on the planet. It's more circle of shame, to be fair. Where the hell is it?
Oh, why am I so suddenly... Yes, I'm not trying to get a loitering infraction, thank you. Moving on.
There we go.
Docking landing pad is in breach of flight regulations, Commander. Proceed now.
This
One
is
of
what's
the-
throwing me. It's light and I can see where I'm going.
One of the less effective.
You really need to play the Dark Eye because every time Ulysses send me more material for it. I am blown away by how good the quality of
I
their work
am
is.
totally down with playing the Dark idea. Oh, that reminds me, I need to create myself a second egg character for AD&D, don't I?
Yes, you do.
Cool.
Or, yeah, I mean, in your case, I will just say create a character. I'm going to work on the principle that I will take character ideas and a set of stats from other people and create the characters myself because I've got access to the kits and so forth. And nobody actually knows what the hell any of them are, so I think it's probably best if I do it.
Yeah. Okay, let's head
I
down.
think Fishy has actually logged out. Matt Riddle. Are you actually even still in game, Fishy?
I am not engaged at the moment, no.
Fishy is just here talking to people.
Yep,
Yeah.
he's the voice of God at the moment.
Now that you mention it, I should probably add that I have second account here.
That's a point. Yeah,
Menu.
main panel. Oh, don't get snarky with me, Techie. It's too late in the day.
Fuel scooping complete.
Back.
Frameshift
Thank
drive
you.
charging.
Yeah, I'm definitely not used to landing
The
in
blue thing?
daylight when I can actually see.
Oh, you mean the part of your brother's blue?
Yeah.
That's how much fuel you will, your ship will, when you jump to the next system.
Oh, so it's full, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you're full right now. Right now, it says that you're full, and those 2 blocks will be what you will consume jumping further.
Open communication.
So from
Thank you, Techie.
3, 6, 7, from 7 blocks you will have 5 when you jump.
Back.
7 blocks. That's a really unusual size for a fuel tank. Have you managed to get a 7-ton fuel tank?
Fuel sink disengaged.
Carefully.
I'm just wondering exactly what the
Drive charging.
the volume, which is generally how these things are measured, is of a block.
Hmm.
How do
Well,
they
I've
compare
always-
to litres?
Well, I've already always assumed they're tons, but if you manage to get 7
Yeah.
blobs, and in a sidewinder, I presume, which by default has what? 5 ton? Oh, it's not 5, is it? Say
4.
4 ton.
It's a 4 ton by default, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not entirely sure what those blocks counted in then.
Anybody feel a bloody landing too? Okay, let's just fly in upside down and see what happens.
I started one of my streams recently, landed on a planet, opened the camera, and just sat it there and pointed and just deliberately.
Whoops, that's 2.
I just deliberately rotated it so that the planet and the ship was upside down and the planet was from the top, so it just looked like I had a ship hanging from the ceiling. It's despite the fact it
I
make
think I just killed a sidewinder. Or possibly he killed himself.
Did you have a mid-space collision?
I may possibly have a sidewinder actually hung up on my cockpit. I think it's a sidewinder. Hang on.
Are you sure it's not 4?
That was a
Dodo,
bloody
don't try to
contract.
come here. Try. Is there a station in your system?
I don't know, might be. Wait.
I came in on the wrong platform, and as I was trying to pull away, the guy on the next
Open
platform
your system map
just
from the left
vertically
panel.
lifted. And of course, the ass doesn't dodge.
No, that's the
No.
galaxy map, Dodo.
Actually, it does
No,
dodge.
there
It
isn't.
doesn't stop. You've got to get the hang of getting out of the way of things without stopping.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's basically what it is. It doesn't. It will flip and it will spin quickly. It's just changing
Yeah.
speed.
But then I realised I
Start
had
by
a copper
well,
actually
jump
stuck
on your
on
next
my
system
cockpit.
for starters. Jump on your next system because you are God knows where right now in that system.
It's a good way to describe it.
I need to remind myself where my other account is.
Landing gear down.
I say
Commander
my
Hint
other-
Fishy
where
has
my
come
second
online.
account is.
Yeah, I will be using minus. I haven't
Oh.
bothered reintegrating yet. Don't worry.
You probably saw it too late.
Commander Hintfishy is not in the Varos private group. I must actually send a request.
Go to the
Right.
system, Algeta is telling you.
Ah, it's okay. I've got an invitation. Now I need to put that on Spider.
I like my hollow me from Commander Dropped Cup. It's rather cute. My hair has never looked like that though. But that was as close as I could get to me. If my
Yeah,
head
the hint fishy hollow me rather than the Gawain fishy endless hollow me is. It's not an attempt to make me as a hollow me. It's more an attempt to. It's maybe more like an idealized version of me.
Where even are you at the moment? 'Cause
What do I wish I looked like?
You're 1.3
Yeah.
thousand light years away. Where are you actually?
Right, mission
Fishy.
board.
Is that your exploration account or something fishy?
Yeah, this is my cartographic account.
Wait, baby.
I was gonna say, 'cause
No,
you're
it's-
like,
It's about 1,000 light years outside the bubble. It's
yeah, you're
not far. I can't
1.3,
remember where I stopped, but that was sort of where I was roughly. I
I'm
think.
apparently planning to fly the next 13.1 light years in Super Cruise. Let's not do that because the stream
This
doesn't have enough
mission.
time.
This mission has taken the best part of an hour. 19,000.
Okay, how many jumps is the station from where you are, Dodo?
Right. On the other hand, I should be able to flog anything else I picked up. Woo, 112 credits. Woo. So. Firelight, which is at least worth 1,300. Both of that. Oh, don't give me that authenticating transaction crap.
4, 3, 2,
No, it's okay, Alcatraz. It's a hell of a schlep. A lot of hunting around planetside for very, very little money. Which is not really a problem because I've got 37 million in the bank, and I just wanted to do something. Oh, that's worth. Resonating separators are worth 4,000. Don't do that. So actually, that wasn't too bad. That's probably about 25,000 in total between the mission and everything else. I cash in. I can redeem my bounty vouchers, all 770 credits of them.
temperature critical.
Oh, dear, oh Lord. I kind of almost want to go back onto my other account and just
I
kill
should have really
things.
stopped before I went.
So, and I got this search message.
Frameshift drive charged.
Right.
Alcatraz
I
has
think
blood
I'm
open the game.
going to-
Infinite fuel.
Excellent. Well done.
We
Can
just
you
realized-
do
Good then, Algi.
No, it doesn't work. Don't. They thought about it.
Okay. Right, well, having got to a reasonable stopping point, I am going to leave that there. So, thank you for everyone who was watching. Much appreciated. And I will bid you a good night.
Bye.
You also going?
Night then.
Bye.
I will not be stopping. And Dodo, are you stopping yet, or are you going to keep going?
I don't know. I'm probably going to stay until midnight my time, since I still have something to do and I have to wake up early.
Well, I will continue to stream anyway because I will. So
That's just the type of guy he is.
absolutely, I'm just like that swell man.
That day.
I don't know why I just typed that, given I'm still in chat. Okay, clearly getting to it.
4, 3,
Yep.
We've managed to turn the closer base into the greatest paradise. It's good to know. Bye bye. I see some trade runs in my asp next time I play.
What?
I haven't seen this one.
I haven't either.
fuel sweeping.
I told him to
Disengage.
remove some quotes, but he didn't listen to me.
You should just migrate to better bot.
Yeah.
I had my
I can
own.
recommend one.
4, 3, 2,
Okay, well, Angel's closed on exit. That's on exit.
Nice.
No.
I was using Phantom Bot before.
Good plan. You should do that.
Yeah, I remember.
And then you
You should go
somehow,
back to using that.
yeah, you should make the right choices again.
My internet was too weak to handle it, so.
Really? That's impressive. Genuinely impressive. Impressed by that.
You should have seen my old streams. They were
Even
terrible.
even Clee's computer could run Phantom Bot.
You
It
can
wasn't
run
my
Phantom
computer's
Bots on a
fault, it was my
Raspberry Pi.
internet.
I know. Light's done it. If I can find my Raspberry Pi, I'll do it. It's the problem with it being one of the smallest computers around.
I've got
Put it somewhere.
temperature critical.
I've got it installed on my my media PC. I need to set it up. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up the just a batch file that runs it on boot, so I don't need to
Yeah.
worry about remembering to start the bot. I just need
Just
to
run it as
switch
a
on
service.
before the stream, and it'll up will come the bot. Does mean that there'll be a bot in my channel whenever I'm watching something with my media PC, but hey,
You
no
could just,
biggie.
yeah, just run it as a service, and you wouldn't even need to do it as a batch file.
Yeah, that's true. Do it that way.
Yep.
Stop advertising
That's how I run it on my banana pie.
3, 2,
So I run that from my VPS. Also Sanctuary's bot, but Sanctuary's bot doesn't actually do anything. It sits in a Discord channel and literally nothing does anything. I might as well disable it. See you, Alcatraz. Thanks for coming.
Later, Alcatraz.
Okay, see you, Alcatraz.
Those quotes are getting
See you.
worse.
Yep, they're getting increasingly disturbing.
Yep. Which, given my associate with you lot,
Perhaps you're up.
disengage. Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, I would definitely advise you to change about that.
Yeah, but I would lose all of the quotes then.
Well, if you particularly like something, just add them to your new bot database.
Indeed.
Just write them down.
yeah,
put
copy
them
paste
manually.
is the thing.
Yeah. I mean, there's literally 4 people in chat right now who all use Phantom Bot.
Yeah.
It's not one of whom is officially listed as a community helper on their Discord and their forums. It's not like between us we can't
Figure it out.
figure it out. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, the bot king has gone to bed, unfortunately.
Yes. For Phantom Bot, there's plenty of us here. For anything else, there's night bites.
Frameshift
Accurate.
charging.
I've lost a screw. Where's that gone?
Vertical's got a screw.
I don't
Is
know,
that
but
why?
Yes,
it's
I do.
as long as I've known you.
It was too
Yeah, left
easy.
myself open for that one, didn't I?
You
It was
did
too-
rather.
It was too easy.
Yes.
3,
No, I managed to unscrew the wing nut holding my mount, the brackets I'm using to mount my HOTAS on my desk.
To
So
do
I put
that,
it.
and I'm turning quickly, I end up tending to bounce my base slightly. Problem is that I move it because it doesn't sit in the same place all the time. Because
No, I've
it's-
got this kind of sits on the end of the brackets because it's got stops which are designed to support the microwave that these brackets are actually designed for. If it's designed to cope with a microwave, it can cope with a HOTAS.
I hope so. No, what I really need is a new desk so I actually have space for things. I'm here, I realised. So I actually have space for everything.
Yes, I could cope with a new desk, but that's way down the list of the shit I need to buy.
Yes, it's not a
I have
overly high
desk
priority.
on the list of things to buy if I've got room for it. When I can actually get my bed set up, so I know how much space I've got upstairs.
Yeah.
That's always helpful.
Because if there's room to put a desk upstairs, I'm going to move Lazarus up there because that's where the router is.
Yeah,
and
that's
I would
true.
rather
That
plug
always
in
helps.
directly. At the moment, I'm going through the power line adapter,
Yeah.
which is why I think I periodically lose the internet.
The internet.
Entirely possible.
Only seems to happen when I'm not really using it. If you see what I mean? I've never had it go down, for example, when I'm watching a stream or streaming or online during a midweek multiplayer, even though I'm not streaming myself. There's enough traffic there, I think.
It's
that
just when it's passively doing
live, but
nothing.
periodically, it loses it when it's being quiet.
The thing is, that's a Win 10 thing as well.
That wouldn't surprise me in the least.
That's the problem I have periodically. I get it mostly if I'm on something like Facebook where I'm reading a list of comments, where of course it's not loading any new data.
Yeah.
So it apparently goes into standby, but there is no way to tell it not to go into standby.
Okay.
Really, really annoying. And I'm not the only person with that problem,
Yes.
which is very frustrating when you get, you've been through 20, 30 entries on the Microsoft help screen, and it comes down to there is no known solution for your problem. However, if you would like to reinstall Windows, no,
I would not like to reinstall Windows.
Yes, as a first option, reinstall Windows clean.
Funny, because Razor said that about me when I was having sign-ups problems. Which is interesting, because the issue has followed me across 2 different operating systems on 2 different machines.
Yeah. Well, this was the point. It did it under Win 7 occasionally. It's done it on Win 10 since I've done it, and I've replaced the motherboard and processor since then.
Yeah, it's not a...
Because I just had one person say, it's clearly it's a function on your motherboard, and I did say it's a separate motherboard. It's a different chipset.
It's been a function on both of them then?
Yeah, and it doesn't do it on my media PC, which is the old motherboard and processor. So it does just seem to be this installed. It's bizarre.
Fuel reserves at 10%.
You could probably fuel scoop soon, given that Alcatraz is no longer here to rescue you.
Yeah, you probably need to fuel scoop.
He's close to the station.
Yes, land or fuel scoop, but
I somehow managed to...
You're going down with... Oh yeah. Okay.
Huh?
Nothing. The system didn't update it, and I saw you going full on ahead while the station was on your right.
If you can avoid actually activating anything on my touchscreen, Kat, that would be good.
Is he batting it again?
Yeah.
I've told you not to have the goldfish screensaver. God, can you imagine? You can lose your monitor in about 10 seconds flat.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
Interesting and expensive, which you just checked out
that's
much it
cool
costs to
again.
replace.
Dodo,
Yeah.
can I
Maybe I
suggest
should have
you get
ordered a
new
slightly
box?
bigger second new monitor than the one that I did order today. If I'd ordered one the same size as the touchscreen, I could have put them one above the other and had the touchscreen as the top one, where the cat's not going to keep hitting it.
That would have been sensible, however, and you didn't.
However, the one that I've got is slightly smaller. The one I've got coming.
Yeah. When you say
How much?
slightly smaller, it's still 21 inches.
It's a 21-inch, yeah.
Which is still very nice,
The
thank you.
touchscreens are 23.
Yeah. I like my 24-inch. That's very nice.
I think I may well put the new one at 90 degrees, though, so that I can use it
Yeah.
for reading PDFs.
Yeah. For game books and things, that's going to be extremely useful.
It would also make it quite a good arrangement for using windowed rather than full screen stream architecture. I can pop out a whole bunch of chatty windows and
True.
have them all sort of one on top of the other rather than scattered across 2 screens the way they are at the moment.
Yes.
Imperial Clipper, Shield Booster, or Point of Defense?
The thing
Well,
I'm
point
really looking forward to
defense.
is the NAS box, though.
Actually,
Yeah, I look forward to seeing whether or not the NAS box.
Yeah.
Well,
no,
Unless
I
it turns out to be a
does
huge
have to
disappointment, that's going to be cool.
I can get rid of a kill warrant scanner actually because I don't tend to use it, and because I can kill things regularly enough. Not here, I can't apparently, because here I can either kill warrants
Dodo,
or manifest.
target the station.
Good plan.
But don't shoot it.
Yeah.
Don't shoot it, but target it, and you will see arrows that show you where the mail slot is in.
Right, what do we have?
It's in the
this?
contacts tab. Contacts.
We don't have any ringed planets, but we do have a asteroid belt, and there'll be a nav beacon here. I think we'll start trying for nav beacon. Wait, is this combat bonds or Todd was bounty vouchers, yes. So let's find the nav beacon.
I was just about to say I should sort my lunch out for tomorrow. I'm on a split shift.
Yeah. That's true.
I've got. Hang on. How am I working? I have a feeling I've got about 5 hours between the first and second halves of my shift.
Oh, you're kidding me.
That's quite a long
I can't
time.
remember when my first shift runs till. I know I'm back in at 3. I'm on 3 till 7.
Yeah.
I remember when my early shift ends.
That's a pig.
Yeah, 7:30 till 10:30.
Ooh.
So I've got a while.
Yeah.
That actually is long enough to come home, but I still probably won't bother unless I've got a reason to. I'll just go to yours because it's 10 minutes away instead of 40 minutes by bus.
No, that's cool. That is
I mean,
cool.
it seems a bit daft, given I've got to walk to the end of your road to catch
Yeah.
the bus home. It seems silly not to then just turn left
Yes.
and make use of your kettle.
That's fair enough. And probably my
Slightly more
Netflix.
efficient, yes.
Cheer.
This is pretty fun.
Yeah, I think what I'll do is...
Dodo.
Don't you put arrows on your...
Yeah, is there any particular reason your shields have just dropped to 50%?
He
I
got
just
stuck
randomly crashed.
on... Oh, he got out.
Never go too slowly through the letterbox.
How do you get...
You
No,
can.
no.
You can, they shoot.
He...
around.
Yeah, by the way. But he got stuck in a corner.
How do you get stuck in the letterbox in a sidewinder?
Not the letterbox, that's what I'm saying. He got stuck on a corner on the actual Coriolis thing.
How?
On the other
Missed
side.
the letter.
One of the corners of the Coriolis station.
Anyone else having a bug on the windscreen image now?
Yeah.
Reverse is where you want to be going.
He's never going to be a champion at that Coriolis Station demolition derby that
No.
they started doing on Kate Russell's streams, is he?
Oh, when you fly a sidewinder. I'd say we should do that at some point.
Yes, we should.
Straight in, touch the back wall, and get out again without requesting
No.
docking permission as fast as you can.
Back.
Winner gets
Reverse.
whatever. Does he know how to reverse? Should you train him reversing?
Have you got a throttle that will let you go backwards? Use that.
He has the keyboard.
So no then.
Oh.
Are you saying R as in dear, or R as in press R to reverse?
Okay.
No,
It's S. It's S. And you should reverse quickly because you have a loitering wall.
You should reverse quickly.
I have 3 words for you. Thrustmaster T-Flight X.
Now you have a trespass warning because you cancelled your flight.
I got stuck again.
I can see missing shields on Dodo's
I can see
How did you get stuck in there?
I don't know.
That's really
It
impressive.
could be worse. You could have an annoying space paperclip popping up in the corner saying, "You appear to be trying to dock. Do you need help with that?"
I think Dodo might be one of those people who needs a docking computer for reasons of sanity.
No.
The problem with using a docking computer is you then never learn to dock.
Yeah.
That's true.
I agree.
And unfortunately, in this case, he needs to be able to dock even if he wants to buy a little docking computer.
Gotta get in
So
to
once
buy
he's
the
figured
thing.
it out once,
Yeah, that's true.
That's such a thing, yeah.
Or just do what Klee did and not be able to work out how to slow down and therefore get himself blown up.
no.
That also gets you back. That also gets you back to the station.
I've got to admit,
You need to
I laugh
highlight
at these people, but I cannot fly on mouse and keyboard. I've tried.
I
Neither can I. I've
Absolutely
tried.
shite.
Doesn't. No.
I've
no.
tried. I can do it in X3, but I cannot do it in.
It's,
X3 has a very different control system.
Yep. My preferred method in X3 is I've flown on the HOTAS, but I prefer flying mouse keyboard. But
No, I
it's just
like
me.
using the joystick in X3. I don't use the HOTAS because it doesn't like it won't read the throttle on the HOTAS for some reason. I mean, I could, because I use a virtual driver anyway, I could map that throttle to something that it will read.
It's an outfitting.
Because it'll read a slider, so I can just map it to a slider instead of the throttle. I don't bother, I just use the joystick without the virtual driver running, and that's what I always played X3 on, so I'm used to it.
Why are all these people so well behaved?
In optional internals. I always forget how tiny the silent glider is.
It is really tiny, yes.
Tiny doesn't begin to
You
cover
want
it.
tiny, you want the cobra. I was putting the paint, not the cobra.
Yeah, on that
condor
empty
is-
slot.
Yeah.
Putting the paint job on my condor earlier on, just looking at it thinking that is absolutely minuscule. Barely big enough to fit an engine in.
Actually, yeah, Selgio planetary approach.
Oh, the sidelinder's shooting back.
You don't have horizon, so you can just sell the module. Oh,
Wait.
it's low. You got nothing.
It's given him a planetary module if he doesn't have horizons.
Of course it does. Any ship gets planetary, even if you can't actually land on planets.
I think they're encouraging everybody to get horizons, and it is worth doing.
It is worth doing, especially if your
But
computer
it's
can
a matter of
handle
having
it, then
money.
you should get
So
it.
if he didn't have the money, he didn't have the money.
Yeah.
If I remember rightly, my second account I initially bought without Horizons, and then I picked up Horizons about a month later.
Because you were
I'll see on the Christmas sale if I can get it.
Get the one, see. And yeah, you
There might
should.
be a Black Friday sale in not that long.
That's true.
Or you should also pick up all Black Friday paint jobs because they're awesome. I
Yeah.
use them for all my ships.
No, though now they cost something like 12 euros, I think.
Really?
Or 6 euros. Or 8, something like that, because they're no longer free. But you can get all of them at once. I mean, you pay 8 or 12 euros, I think, and you get every ship.
Yeah, which we got for free for pre-ordering
Yeah.
horizons, if I recall.
Yeah. It was. It was the Black Friday, wasn't it? You got it for buying in their Black Friday sale, but anyone who had pre-ordered and thus had it already bought it before that point got it as well, because it wasn't fair, they reckoned, to not give the bonus to the people who had leapt in and helped back in the first place.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I just got a bounty. Bad things, bad things, bad things, bad things, bad things, bad things, bad things. Time to be going.
Oh, you can name your ship there.
Yeah, you
In
can.
livery, yeah.
But all those
It's
stars.
funny how you need to buy everything.
Yep. That's Frontier in a nutshell.
Not even SCS is this greedy.
But bear in mind, it's not compulsory.
No, it's
All the stuff
cosmetic.
that you can buy is pretty. It's cosmetic.
There's no pay
And
to it.
also that they're not, they don't make any money from any of us any other way. We've bought the game, and that's it. They are paying. We're not paying them a penny for them keeping the servers running, keeping it updated.
Cosmetics are the money
When you
spent.
buy the season pass, it's 20 quid for the season pass. We've already had a year and a half of material out of that season pass, and they haven't
Yeah.
finished with it yet. They've got to
agree.
keep paying for it somehow, and they can't rely on just new people coming in all the time. There's a limit
Yeah.
to the number of players that they can get.
Entirely agreed.
Yeah. And they don't do a subscription model. Thank the gods.
Because that would be the alternative. Is if they wanted to give us this stuff for free, they'd
Pay
have to
monthly.
make it a subscription model. And I'd rather just pay for the stuff I want than pay for everything just so that the servers keep running.
Agreed.
2.
Yeah.
Did you actually get the fuel scoop? I didn't see.
Yes, I did.
Sweet.
Okay.
Try not to fly into a star while you're using it.
Yeah. Also, try not to get interdicted while you're fuel scooping.
That
Because
Fighting that
getting
close to a sun is
interdicted
no
into
fun.
a star is no fun whatsoever.
Hmm.
Especially when you then use your canopy and you can't see where the escape vector is.
Yes, that's bad.
One of the many reasons I have a 25-minute life support.
Life support, yes. What is
Wow.
top
Anybody-
10 list of things to A-raid? Life support.
Yes.
I
It's
never
first thing-
A-grade my life support. I always
do.
put the D. I get the boost for the.
I always put the D one, yeah.
No, I A-grade my life
'Cause
support. Every
D,
ship I
yeah,
get.
D gives you enough to play with, gives you plenty
Nope.
of leeway, but it's
Nope,
nice and
nope, nope.
lightweight. So.
Nope, doesn't. Nope.
So
Not
does-
since I found
has
myself
anybody-
stuck in the middle of bloody nowhere.
Yeah,
Has
me
anybody
neither.
used
Hopefully
the
not.
gifting system on Frontier Store? I'm just wondering, how that works in terms because you can theoretically you can buy all this stuff as gifts,
I've
can't you?
never
I'm wondering
actually
how
used
you
it.
buy things like decals and customization.
I don't think you can actually buy specific items, but you can.
I don't know. I mean, I gifted you that copy of Planet Coaster.
Planet
Fish.
Coaster, yeah. I mean,
And-
games do work slightly differently, but how did
The
Cool.
that?
soundtrack. That was just a buyer's gift. Hang on.
You just click buy as a gift, and what does it send it to them as an email or something?
Yeah. Hang on. That's
Does
not
mean you've
what
got
I
to
meant.
know their email address, I suppose.
Hang on. And here's the right. Okay.
I was just wondering about stuff like it's the sort of stuff that is useful for viewers to be able
Yeah.
to do.
Yeah.
Say,
Yeah, that's true.
a paint job for your Sidewinder, that kind of stuff. Because the alternative, of course, is just giving a donation of the amount. But
Which is,
it's nice to know that it's going to the appropriate game.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
By the way-
Streamlabs is doing something similar, where you can have a wish stuff, and you
Yeah.
can tag specific stuff. But the problem is, just as you said, you will get the alert that someone paid you 60 pounds to get Assassin's Creed Origins, for example. But it doesn't force you to get Assassin's Creed Origins.
No, it just
Yeah.
gives
You
you,
can
it
still
just
do what
gives you
you
that
want with it
money.
at the end of the day.
Yes.
Yeah. You can be like me with the donation from. Let's stick with the on-stream thing. The donation from the Sleep Fairy for my mattress, which is still in my bank account, waiting for me to buy a mattress. But there's no point buying a mattress until my ceiling's done and I can set my bed up.
Yeah. Get that sorted. Or
But yeah, as soon
cased.
as that's done, that money is going there.
Did you email them today?
No, today was one of those days. I had a list of about 8 things I wanted to get done. One of them happened.
Okay, you are no longer gaming. You are online. Email doesn't care when you send it.
Truth.
Yeah, this is very true.
By the way, I'll be going now. So
And
Okay,
then there was
have a good
one.
night.
See you, Dodo.
thank you.
Thank you for
Thanks for
having me.
playing with us today. It was fun.
And
Here, Dodo.
Later.
and enjoy the game. Good night.
Good night.
And only died once, I believe.
Yeah.
Maybe twice. Right, has that bounty expired yet? It must have done by now. Why do I still have 5 minutes? I didn't land that quickly. Fine, whatever. I'm just going to bounce around in a SRV for a while.
Low gravity.
Why are you warning me about low gravity? I'd much rather have a warning about high gravity. That's much more likely to kill me.
I do like some of the decals that they're slowly adding to the game. The 2 skull decal packs, I like both of those.
Oh my word, the turning is inverted on the bloody SRV.
They're quite nice, yeah.
SRV controls, SRV controls, SRV
I
controls.
picked up pack 2 on my third account, just so that I've got something different to the decals. I think it was my third account I picked up. definitely picked up the creepy emissive decals on my third account. Because it's like £1 and I had no decals on that account. So I thought, right, okay, yep, that'll do. Let's have a spider, a glow-in-the-dark spider.
Do they actually glow in the dark?
They do.
Nice.
I haven't actually flown that ship, so I can't say for certain, but they're supposed to, I think, yeah.
Big hole! Oh shit. I found a big hole on this planet, right next to where I just about was. I might as well poop around here.
Okay, so game
Okay.
hyper
This is a very bumpy place.
Okay, I do like the jack-o'-lantern bobblehead. That's quite cool.
Yeah, that I picked that up for my third account as well, so it's a different bobblehead to the other two.
Are they still available?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Not sure how long they last for, but they're available now.
And adding the creepy emissive decals.
Yeah, I reckon for £1 it's worth having.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
even after Halloween, to be honest, the rip and tear, the spider web, and probably everything except the pumpkin and the witch are usable all year round.
Yeah.
They're not that Halloweeny.
Yeah, if you want to buy as a gift, by the way,
Yeah.
literally just
They've
this
got
is
a
a gift,
this is gift tick thing.
and then it asks you their name, their email, and a message.
So it
it's
is
not
just
bad.
as simple
You do
as
need an
putting in
email
an
still,
email
but-
address.
But you
then.
do need their
That's
email,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah. So we'd need to know, if we wanted to buy him Horizons, we'd need to know Dodo's email address. Then.
Yeah.
That could be arranged. I mean, I could
If nothing else, might just ask Robinson. He's probably got it.
Yeah, it's entirely possible.
Okay.
Oh, I quite like the Federal Fighter military colour pack. That's fun.
Yeah, but federal.
Right. And the Taipan is just cute.
It is kinda cute, yeah.
It just looks like a transformer from the top.
Transformers, robots.
It
in
really
disguise.
does. It looks like it ought to be transforming into
I
a
need-
robot.
I need to fly the Taipan. I can't remember whether I've got the Imperial Fighter or the Taipan in my killback at the moment, but I subbed out because I'd been flying the Condor and I thought, yeah, I've got all three, time to fly one of the others. Subbed it out, then promptly got the gunship.
Ah, shit.
And unfortunately, from storage, you can't tell what fighter you've got. It doesn't show you. It's
No.
just hangar bay.
It's
Yeah.
little
Hangar
irritating.
bay, and it happened to be the Condor, the one that I'd been flying up until then.
Because it will show you
Yeah.
it will show you that you have an SRV, won't it? In like a planetary hangar.
Yeah.
Yeah, but whether when we get more options, it will tell you what's in that planetary vehicle bay.
Oh, does it not actually tell you
Don't know.
SRV is in here?
I don't
Ah.
know.
No,
I've
it
not
doesn't.
stored
It
an
says
SR.
you
I've not
have an
stored a
SRV.
planetary bay.
Okay.
But the fighter hangar just says fighter hangar. It doesn't tell you what's in it.
That's not all that helpful, no.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've got one of each, with the theory being I can store them and just swap out for whichever one I want. And it's guesswork. You have to swap it out and hope you get the right one. Can't remember. I think I
went-
picked a tactical pack.
I think I went something like 200 light years to specifically find somewhere which would sell me the Imperial Fighter I wanted.
Yeah, I
There's a
had to
system
go
called
hunting around because I wanted all three of them. It took me ages to find them all. I made a note of where I found them and then promptly lost that notebook. It's in a box somewhere when I moved.
Naturally. Oh, blimey, how am I ever supposed to... Right, and is that bounty cleared yet? It must be by now. Yes, it is.
Second time you said that.
Hold on. On H jump. Oh, it
Menu.
clears when I leave the system. That's helpful. Okay. Where's this ship going to land then? Because this place is bumpy as all bloody hell.
Yes, that's always jolly.
I don't mind it being bumpy, I just don't know whether the ship's going to bloody land. Which is
Right,
unhelpful.
back in the moat.
Richie is unknown.
Just exit as well.
Ah. That doesn't look too far away. No, it's less than a kilometre away. It's just that there's an entire mountain between me and it in that kilometre.
And Eglid did that thing again, but it doesn't want to quit and just has to die. Let's close the ones as well.
Okay.
I shall have to have a chat with my ISP in the morning.
What the fuck, dudes? What happens if you data link scan your own ship?
Nothing.
That's boring. Yeah, that's boring. How do you feel that was worthwhile? It's a big ship.
What would you even expect to gain by the data scanning your own ship?
I've no idea, I was just curious to see what happened.
You could steal your own data.
Sounds good. Let's do that.
Be right back.
Oh, board ship. Oh, damn it. Okay. There we are, and let's just jump into the system, pick anywhere. At least to be right next to the nav beacon, which is what I was using for. Now watch a bit while I pick the system which is directly behind me. Okay, let's just go here. Where exactly is this? No, it's not. Sweet, nailed it. Okay.
Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging.
Okay. And away we go. And now I will turn around and fly straight back to where I was. Because why wouldn't
Fuel
I?
scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
It'd be quite funny if it used more fuel to get back for some strange. I have really high fuel usage on this ship, 2.41 tons an hour.
4,
That's quite a bit, yeah.
2,
It's clever, it's heavy.
Yeah. Scottish thrusters doing all that work. I mean,
No, Clippers have absolutely no trouble. Their thrusters can easily handle them. going to crash
Wow.
horribly within 20 minutes of you buying the damn thing.
Yeah, you
Did
still
that
had
happen
the
to
for
you,
sale
Lucy?
sign.
Still had that new ship smell and everything.
Yeah, and then it had the dead ship smell.
That's the one.
Yeah, most of
evil,
it's the
wasn't it?
thrusters and the shield generator. So, yeah, 29 and 17. Right, where's the nerf beacon? Let's go and kill some stuff. Preferably not system security this time. It's good for this. I can glance up in the corner and see what actual time it is now. It's really, really helpful.
No daylight savings time in deep space. No daylight.
It's wonderful. Okay. And...
Oh, there's a talisman update.
Sweet.
Speaking of, that person still hasn't replied.
Cool, your match is going well then. Easy win.
Possibly.
And then he just crashed into that person. That could be messy.
Scan detected. Scan detected.
I'm so glad I came out here where 33 fingers, if you're not wanted, then with a name like 33 fingers. Cool, I'm 3 Alliance enforcers and a nav beacon. Where is the nav beacon actually? Maybe I've ended up too far away. No. Why are you people all clean? Live a little.
Just to spite you.
Basically.
Fighting you's a fun thing to do.
Oh. Wild Tomb. Promising name.
Scan detected.
For certain values are promising. Wanted and in a wing of 3 you might have friends. Sweet.
Capacity exceeded. Scan detected. Under attack. Target shields.
Viper 4s. Okay, this could be interesting. Not that interesting, but yeah.
Target shields offline. Under attack.
Oh, I'm under attack. That's sweet.
Target destroyed. Target shields offline.
Bye bye, Viper.
Scan detected. Target destroyed. Scan detected.
34. Not enough. I need another 10,000 or so. Okay.
Okay, I'm getting really hungry, so I'm gonna go grab something to eat. And
Not
we'll
to
catch you in a
worry.
bit.
Cool. Have a good evening, Richie. Thank you for dropping by.
Yeah, thanks
Well,
for this.
you know,
It was fun today, even
Participating in
though...
an, I say dropping by, participating in an entire stream.
Yeah, I agree. It was quite fun if you ignore the fact that my eyes picked up out and they will be hearing from me tomorrow. And it won't be a fun hearing.
Well, for you.
Oh, them.
Oh, come on. Someone I need to kill. Oh, hold on.
Scan detected.
Hold on, so who just started shooting? Oh, hello.
Power plant capacity exceeded. Target shields offline.
Bye. Bye. And that is everything I need to unlock the engineer.
Cool. Well done.
Scan detected.
Though not by any chance to A-rate it. Or A-rate level 5 thingy him. Oh, this isn't getting better, is it?
Most of my engineering has been done with this. It's usually the person that I've got up to any point. I've only just hit level 4 with her. I haven't bought anything at level 4 yet. I've just got access to it.
No, I've managed to get level 5 with Felicity and Elvira, and I've literally got nothing with anyone else. I've got a few invitations, but I haven't actually unlocked anyone else. Right, I'm targeting a nav beacon. Why am I targeting a nav beacon? That doesn't help even slightly. I'm not trying to go to the nav beacon. Trophy camp, that's what I want. Lock destination behind me, naturally. Okay. Am I on the right side of the planet or the wrong side of the planet? Come on, please be somewhere I can actually see what I'm doing as opposed to... Nope, naturally. It's quite funny because I'm coming so directly from the sun, there's just... you can't see any shadow. Which is nice until you realise that you also therefore don't have a direct line of sight to base.
Orbital flight engaged.
Okay, and glide. I asked Malik for some tips on how best to land where you were aiming for as quickly as possible. Based on that performance, I ignored half of them.
Docking permission
Only
authorized.
half. You're
You may
improving.
proceed to landing
much.
pad 08.
Then again. Away from a landing pad, please, while I catch fire. And it's now descended to about a third based on that.
Landing gear deployed.
Okay. Alrighty. That should be enough to unlock Todd.
Docking procedures completed. Ship secured. Greetings, Commander.
Multi-cannons. What can we do with multi-cannons? Efficient or high capacity or lightweight? So, module integrity down, decreased mass slightly.
This is slightly embarrassing. I think I've tidied the mouse for my media PC. I'm trying to put something on and I can't find the damn thing.
Is that the one that you spilt, that Pippin spilt drink on?
No, that's the mouse for Messiah.
Ah, okay. Because there was
Sure.
a wireless mouse as well as a
Yeah,
wired.
I have about 4 wireless mouses.
Oh, okay.
That one's the one for Messiah. There's a different one for my media PC. I have a suspicious feeling it may have accidentally gone upstairs with a bunch of the stuff that I moved out of the way.
Oops. So we're back to play more mode.
Sweet.
Yep, bound to be.
Absolutely.
For now, I will just plug the tiny little mouse that I have to go with my tablet.
I'm thinking I might have to go and do some building of... Not building, upgrading of power plant, engineering that a bit before I can conveniently do much here. Which is fine because I can still, I've already got to grade 2 simply by handing him more bounty vouchers, so I can probably grade 5 him if I were to hang around for a bit. Which seems like a good place to end the stream, so I think I will do that because I haven't had dinner yet. So
I'm sorry, are you me? It's 10:30.
no, I was high on sugar when I got home. I gave it some time to drop. I think I'm actually going to... No, I'll stay here. So, enter the hangar. Let's see. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming today. Thank you to... Blimey, how many people did we have streaming of us today?
God,
7?
6, 7.
Me, you two, me, Dr. Cup, Fishy, Freechy, Dodo, Night Bites, and Robin, sort of. Give or take 8,000 light years. Massive midweek multiplay. There was lots of us, and people and stuff. And Alcatraz came along and winged up with us for a while as well, so that was fun. Things died in a blaze of sensor blur. Right, so I will try and upload this all to YouTube at some point. I'll export it today, then forget to do anything about it for a week or two. Speaking of which, I think last week's Talisman game should have gone up today at about 6:30.
Cool.
Because I seem to be trending about a week behind on those at the moment, which is actually not a bad way to do it. So I might just stick to that. But anyway, tomorrow I'm starting Assassin's Creed Origins. Friday will be Conan Exiles. Saturday afternoon we're going to continue with Echo, because Echo was awesome and fun and interesting and weird. All of the above. Saturday evening will be Beyond Insanity Update 1.7, followed by Jackbox Party Pack 4, which is out recently. Bring a phone. It is literally, if anyone wants to take part, all you'll need to do is be able to be in chat and have a phone, and that's basically it. So that's a thing. Sunday afternoon will be regular Elite Dangerous stream, because, you know, I've only spent 3.5 hours playing it today, so why not spend 4 more? Because it's just not enough, let's be honest. Sunday evening is going to be Secret World Legends. Monday is going to be back to Homeworld, which I missed this week because I was busy going to irritate Margate. And then next Tuesday afternoon will be Dark Cloud. Yay! I think I need to do some grind after I broke two of one person's weapons in about 1.5 minutes. In Dark Cloud, if you break a weapon, it's gone forever. So yes, that was clever. It's weapon permadeath as opposed to character permadeath. Anyway,
Okay.
yes. Interesting game. Let's see. Is there anyone interesting streaming Elite Dangerous right now? There are 46 channels. Let's give... How's this being sorted? Is it viewers? Or it looks like it's getting sorted by viewers. Let's give... Oh, me. Let's give Chaos Dispenser a host, because Chaos Dispenser is awesome. He is a member of the Sovereignty, which is the group that Malik, Commander Human, and DJ Truthsayer are all members of. I can't type. Is that working? Yes, it is. So we'll go say hello to them, and in the meantime I'll be back tomorrow. Thank you all for coming. Thank you to Fishy and Drut and Freetree and Lightbites.
You're very welcome.
Robin and Dodo. I think I missed someone, I'm not entirely sure.
And Uncle Copley and
No, I don't think you did.
Thank you to all the people.
But yeah, thanks again, everyone. That
Oh, hi Freetree, welcome.
lots of fun.
Thank you to all
I
the
was
people.
here the entire time. I was just sitting.
Hey, Ivory's is in the chat just
It
in
was
time
just staying
for the
really
end.
quiet to see whether you'd say anything nasty about him.
Thank you. Ivory's is in the chat just in time to get to the ending. Sorry, Ivory's.
Hey, boys.
But yeah,
And
we're gonna
goodbye,
go-
boys.
Yeah, bye, Ivory's. But yeah, we're going to host Chaos Dispenser, who's also playing. So go say hi, etc., etc. Bye.
An item like off the sales floor and tried to return it.